Gout.
All right.
Interestingly enough, a study followed 48,000 men for an average of 10 years and discovered that within 2 years of a gout diagnosis, the risk of erectile dysfunction was 77% higher. Gout.
Got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Ain't got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Inflammation's on my feet. Oh yeah, it's hurting me.
Gout.
Got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Ain't got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Inflammation's on my feet. Oh yeah, it's hurting me.
Gout.
That's what it's about. Put some cherry juice right in my mouth. Eating all the red meat. Bitch, please look at my feet. That's what it's about. It's that
Gout.
got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Ain't got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Inflammation's on my feet. Oh yeah, it's hurting me.
Gout.
Got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Ain't got that
Gout.
cloud going.
Gout.
Inflammation's on my feet.
This is still terrible because I made it in like 5 minutes. Yeah, I need to probably re-record the vocals, but the intro is fucking great. I didn't know about this. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go get a beer. You can actually listen to the video that it comes from. It's the Gout by Give Blood. It's a great video. It's very funny, and apparently, gout makes you get a floppy dick. What? Huh? I never thought about it. So that's a potential thing. I didn't know that much about gout, but then I learned it. So you learn it as well. All right, I'll be right back. And we're going to start soon. Dude's going to be live in like 15 minutes. I don't know if there's much to catch up on. There was, oh yeah, yesterday I received a $1 tip. And I couldn't read the message. And today I found the message actually. Because, yeah, I managed to find it. So I can actually tell you what it said. Because there was a message to it. It was in regards to DSP basically priming people to how to react when he dies, because there was this whole mortality segment. So yeah, big ups to Garrido for the $1 from yesterday, who says he does this shit to pignatize dents into how he wants them to mourn him, which is I don't know how they're gonna mourn him. He's not gonna get any benefit from anyone when he kicks the bucket, you know. It's just gonna be him getting dragged again. He's never gonna escape it. Not even in death. Not even in death. Anyways, all right. I'm gonna play this. Big ups Queen of Suffering for becoming a member, and I'll be right back. You just gout.
The following program contains mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
The foot is now officially a gout. This happened. And I know you probably can't see it very well because this is a 1080p webcam. It's not very clear. You probably can't, you can't even tell from that shot at all. My foot is incredibly swollen. You cannot tell from what I wanted to show you there. It's about, I'd say about 1.5 times the chubbiness of my other foot. It's swollen up out of nowhere. Now, at first I thought maybe I had whacked it or I'd done something that caused that to happen. But then I woke up this Sunday morning, to excruciating pain. The thing had swollen up even worse than it had on Saturday. It was very bright pink, and it just literally just brushing it or even touching it with a light blanket to keep it warm hurt like crazy. So after doing a bunch of research online and after what everyone's been telling me, it sounds to me like I might have gout, which is
Gout. Interestingly enough, a study followed 48,000 men for an average of 10 years and discovered that within 2 years of a gout diagnosis, the risk of erectile dysfunction was 77% higher.
And since I've moved here to the state of Washington the middle of last year, I've made dramatic strides and improvements in my daily diet. I pretty much taste nothing. In my health, look at me, I've lost a lot of weight since I moved here.
And so literally you can have these gouty deposits all over your body. So it's not just your
big toe.
Right.
All of the changes since I moved to Washington have been healthy changes, and then this happens. And And it makes no sense. People are like, well, if it's gout, that means that you have high acid levels in your diet. You have to alter your diet. Maybe you're drinking too much.
In medical school, we learned gout is the king's disease. People who had
Eating rich foods
and out drinking a lot of beer and then
Dude, I'm gonna get gout.
carrying on.
No.
Acid.
Which is kind of weird. I mean, I do have a drink from you know, not every single day, but I do have a gin and tonic or two every once in a while, maybe, you know, a few times a week at night to unwind, especially if it's been a stressful day or if my back's hurting me.
Talk about this, that your ability to get an erection is a barometer of your overall health.
And you don't understand how our healthcare system works. Let me just very briefly run through this for those of you who are interested. I'm paying over $200 a month for nothing.
In a recent survey, about 3/4 of men with gout also had erectile dysfunction.
Oh my God.
Men suffering from both conditions were more likely to categorize their erectile dysfunction as severe.
No, this is hard, difficult.
Tell your doctor if you are having sexual difficulties.
Dude, no. The worst thing about this is I'm drinking beer right now. I'm gonna get fucking gout, and then my dick's gonna stop working. That's terrible. I need to stop right now. I'm inspired to stop. This is day 1 of being sober after I finish these beers. All right. Let's see what's up with the guy. Did he do anything yesterday during gameplay? I'm not sure. I don't know. I was working. And then I recorded this stupid song that you heard like 5 minutes ago. That was very low effort. That was like incredibly low effort. Gout. Let's see some clips. Do we have clips? DSP whines about and checks up on the helicopter company. That was great. That was great. Oh yeah, the August the Duck video. Is a dude with 1 million subs made another video on DSP, called it like what, the greediest streamer on the internet? The greediest streamer alive? Was it like that? Oh, why is it so laggy today? Yesterday was laggy because I forgot my virtual camera on. The camera was on. Literally, the camera was on the whole time and it was lagging my whole shit. So let's see August the Duck. Blech. Here he is, the greediest streamer on the internet. Not even 24 hours later, almost has 100K. And the comments on this are gold. The comments are gold. What does clocking in do? Nothing. It's just you make the bot basically tell you to go back to work.
Upset me, okay? It would have been one thing if I'm staying late.
Yeah, the comments, we're gonna go through a couple of them later. They're fantastic. It's actually like iconic comment section, and it's like it's a mix between detractors and some people that have never heard about DSP and some people that have heard about DSP like 5 years ago and now they realize he's still alive and they're like, wait, this dude, I forgot that he existed. Wow, he's still fucking begging. What a fucking loser. Which is basically the common regular person's opinion on DSP.
And people are laughing, having a good time, and a few people are at least supporting the stream, but no one did. I'm going to hope that tomorrow when I finish it, there will be some support. Factoring in everything I made today.
And of course, this is about the Scorn clip. Of course it is.
All right, and everything else, my bill that I have to pay and everything on Thursday. I don't even have enough right now to buy Gotham Knights on Friday. Just being honest, I don't.
Internet streaming, the only time you can talk about hot tubs, crypto, and moist men and have it all make sense in the same context. Well, actually, moist men and hot tubs are probably not that questionable together, but you know what I mean, okay? Now, streaming is without a doubt one of the biggest forms of entertainment on the internet right now, and with hundreds of thousands of people streaming, it's not really a surprise that sometimes some unfavorable personalities will make it big. And one of those personalities we have talked about before on this channel is dspgaming, or Darkside Phil, an OG of the YouTube streaming category who's been on this website for over a decade at this point, and has recently been to the point of criticism for basically attacking his audience for not giving him enough money. Now, I talked about him a few months ago, and I thought maybe it was just a fluke. I wasn't really caught up on all the Darkside Phil lore. I hadn't watched the final season of the anime yet, but a few days ago, I came across a clip from one of his recent streams, and, well, it seems like it's still going on and that it might even be getting worse. So you know what time it is. It's time to inject ourselves into a situation that has absolutely no bearing on our lives whatsoever, because this is the internet, baby. That's what we do. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
I went super late. All right, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm frustrated for two reasons. Reason number one, because yeah, the game does suck. I really did not like tonight's stream. And in addition to that, as you guys can see, I stayed extra late for you guys, and basically it amounted to nothing. No one's really supported. Which
This is my favorite part of the clip.
pisses me off.
It's my favorite
It
part.
does. That I'm playing the game.
pisses me
Obviously,
off.
it's frustrating. A lot of people showed up to watch it because you saw how frustrating it was, and no one supported.
Alright, so let me get this straight. You played a game that you obviously did not really enjoy, and streamed for longer than you originally intended, and because of those two things, you think people owe you money? Because you
Yes.
chose to stream a game that you didn't like for
No,
longer.
they were asking for it, dude. I'm gonna be the devil's advocate for DSP for this one. Kind of sarcastically, but yeah, you obviously.
Than you intended? How does that make sense, man?
Yeah, that does upset me. Okay? It would have been one thing if I'm staying late and people are laughing, having a good time, and a few people are at least supporting the stream, but no one did. And that really upsets me. I'm going to hope that tomorrow when I finish it, there will be some support.
Wait, what? Now you're just kind of contradicting yourself, man. You started that sentence by saying it would be different if people were having a good time, making it sound
in work, detractor droog.
Yeah, get your ass out there and fucking work.
like that.
We're clocking in. This is my second job. I now have 2 jobs. Remember, by the way, this because when I watched this video, it reminded me of another gem from DSP when he was saying that back when he was a YouTuber and a streamer at the same time, he basically had 2 jobs. This is one of my favorite like DSP-isms of all time. I just remembered it today.
Would be good enough for
Fantastic.
you. You only want money because people didn't seem to be enjoying it, which doesn't make sense either. But then you followed that up by saying if they were having a good time and donating. Why would you expect that? I mean, most people are watching streamers for the streamer, not the game. That's kind of why the personality of a streamer is so important. So why would you expect the people who are watching you to enjoy what they're watching if you yourself are not having a good time? That makes no sense.
Because it is pissing me off that I just stayed extra late and I got nothing for it. You know, the game.
I got nothing
good.
for it. It's
You know, if this were
fantastic.
me, I'm not even exaggerating. If this were me not streaming, playing this, I would have just turned the game right off and said, "F this, I'm not playing this."
Dude, this is fucking godlike. And it's so cool that somebody who's not a detractor gets to talk about it like that. And point out the obvious stuff that people have been saying for years. And also he has a big platform. So big ups to the guy. I'm not gonna sub because I don't care about his other videos that come out every week. I just care about the DSP toxicity. Especially on this channel. I don't subscribe to other people on this channel. I got socks running.
Anymore. But the fact
Behind the scenes, thousands of socks. A sock farm. So we can be warm in the winter.
that I'm now 5 hours into it, obviously I want to finish it, you know, but I toughed it out for you guys tonight and I got nothing out of it.
You know, I really want to put most of the blame on Phil here, but honestly, if this has been going on since the last video I made about this guy, and most of his streams are like this, then it's kind of on the audience. If you are still willing to go tune into streams of a guy who is saying, I toughed it out for you guys and got nothing out of it, admitting that the only reason he's doing this is for money, not because he actually enjoys his community or enjoys what he's doing, then that's kind of on the audience, you know what I mean? Don't support a person who's admitting that all they want out of you is your money.
I can't even be the devil's advocate, man. This is like, obviously, there's nothing that I can say in his defense. Even DSP basically didn't defend himself. He watched the clip and then he was disgusted of himself and he felt embarrassed and all that and all that. That is true. Yeah, that's kind of the same thing that Keemstar said. But when Keemstar says it, he's toxic and he's the devil, basically. And when the other dude says it, I don't know. I guess DSP ghosted him. DSP ignored that. Yesterday somebody asked him in chat and he's like, I don't even know who the fuck the duck is. Who is the duck? What? Is it some fucking idiot? This video came out, I don't know, 12 hours ago, 16, 18, something like that. Yesterday at some point.
Patient. And that pisses me off that they really ruined the game the way they did. I really do feel like they ruined it. If they just had different...
But also before he admitted, just like with everything else that he ends up admitting eventually, before he did, there was an avalanche of excuses and bullshit and all these rationalizations and mental gymnastics to how what he said in this clip is actually kind of acceptable because of the circumstances. Because he stayed extra and he played a game that wasn't very good.
Gunplay.
Oh, and it made him angry.
Gunplay, it would have been a much better game.
He's 40, by the way. He's a 40-year-old man with a family and a son who is also a cat. It's he has 2 jobs.
I don't know what they were thinking. It's like, you know, really, it's like you're walking around with a room full of guys with chainsaws and they give you a Nerf bat. Wow. Oh, by the way, you also weigh 4,000 pounds. Gravity is 10 times strong, and you're walking in goo.
Oh, that sounds like a normal Friday night for me, so I'm not really sure what the complaints are about. I think he's playing Scorn, which I have heard is a pretty divisive game. I've never played it, so I don't really know the quality. I can't speak on that, but I do understand the frustration of waiting for a game, buying it, only for it to turn out to be horrible. I don't know if that's the case here. I don't know how bad or good Scorn is, but I do understand the frustration, but taking it out on your audience like it's somehow their fault and that they should be trying to remedy this by sending you money, yeah, that's not cool.
All right, so that is it for tonight. I'm going to upload this gameplay tomorrow. Basically, what we're going to do tomorrow is the same thing we did today.
Yeah, that seems like that might be a failing business model, but I actually sort of feel bad for some of the people who watch this guy's streams, because I'm sure there's people who have been watching this guy forever, and now they just sort of feel too involved to stop watching. Like, if you've been reading the chat, you might have seen some genuinely saddening things. Like this comment right here, "I'm sorry, I'm getting a cat soon, and I need to save up for a scratching post." I mean, I think that's genuine. I think that's a person who watches this guy and actually feels bad as being guilted in to thinking that they should actually be sending their money to this guy instead of saving for a cat. And now they feel bad.
This is your average DSP stream chatter, especially when they get guilt tripped. They start like, oh, "Come on, dude." I'm like, and then some dude would send him. Who was the homeless guy? There was a homeless guy who was like, "Yeah, I'm basically homeless. I like live in my car. Here's like $200, Phil. Enjoy your time playing Call of Duty Modern fucking whatever 3.
Are trying to put their life before.
I don't think this is a LARPer, because there are genuinely people in his chat that feel bad and feel guilty about not being able to give him money, and they don't realize they're not supposed to give him fucking money. Like, you don't have to.
Fills. That's not good. You should not be making your audience feel that way.
But yeah, you know, when you guys actively, visibly see that I'm really annoyed that the game sucks, and I'm obviously toughing through it because you guys are here to watch and you're enjoying, you know, hopefully there would be reciprocation. There was no reciprocation tonight.
There was no reciprocation.
I mean, all the tips that came in before even the extra time I played. All right? So hopefully tomorrow we'll finish it, and, you know, because again, tomorrow's my last streaming day of the week. I'm trying to raise funds for my day off here.
Oh, the day off. I talked about this in my other video, but basically he has a day off every week, and that's one of the things he uses a lot to try and guilt his audience into giving him more money. He says, "Oh, I'm not gonna have enough money for my day off," which, I mean, really? That's kind of your fault if you can't manage your money, or if you're just not making enough to support your lifestyle, maybe it's time to get a second job. And the whole "there's no reciprocation" thing, people taking time out of their day to watch you play a video game is the reciprocation a streamer gets. A tip or a donation is completely extra and it's not required. As a content creator, the fulfillment you get should be from seeing people watch and enjoy your videos, having a good time from something you created. It should not be from people handing over their paycheck. If that's what you're looking for, you're doing it for the wrong reason.
No, you're a troll. You're a troll, and you're stupid. You listen to all the things the trolls say. You fucking idiot.
Okay, and by the way, from every...
But yeah, I mean, DSP should have learned at this point that after 15 years of doing this as a job, not everything extra that you do is going to be reciprocated or appreciated, or you're going to get something in response, because you're not entitled to it, and like, people don't have to give you anything for that. And considering that he barely ever does anything extra, as we can see right now, he's paywalling the Christmas event. The thing that he says is the pinnacle of the season of giving. He is putting it behind a paywall because it's DSP. And today, at some point, his members are going to drop, and it's going to be very funny. Unless somebody swings by and, you know the drill. Load up the bots, load up the socks, and let's get rocking.
Everything, you know...
Jingle bells rock. A month early, but still. We can still do it, you guys. Come on.
Factoring in everything I made today... All right, and everything else, my bill that I have to pay and everything on Thursday.
Oh yeah, that's also in the video. It's great. It's great. I love that part. I forgot about it.
I don't even have enough right now to buy Gotham Knights on Friday. Just being honest, I don't. So I'm hoping that tomorrow's going to be a better day in regards to that, so that I can actually afford all the stuff this week. All right. All right, guys. Thank you. Please have a good evening.
Really? That's the way you choose to end your stream? I'm sorry, I don't care how much I love a content creator. If they ever came out and said, hey, you guys, you know, you really haven't been giving me enough money recently, and after I pay my bills this week, I don't think I'm gonna have enough money to afford a video game, so I'm really gonna need you guys to start sending more money, okay? Thank you. I think I would likely lose respect for them for good and never watch again. Nothing says I don't really care about my audience like telling them that you can't afford your bills and it's somehow their fault. Now I wanted to see if these outbursts were kind of just a fluke or if there was anything else like this I could find on his channel, so I went on there and this is his most recent short.
What's going on, everyone? Phil here, and so far November's been a really outstanding streaming month, both for the games, the streams, the level of support.
Outstanding.
It's been positive, but I wanted to make this short as a big heads up to everyone out there. We're kind of in danger of not hitting our membership goal for the month, which would mean no Christmas marathon this year. Now, it's been an annual event I've done for many years because we always seem to hit either a sub goal over on Twitch or a members goal here on YouTube, but we're kind of in jeopardy of not doing it this year.
It's literally, he's gonna cancel Christmas. He's gonna cancel Christmas. He already bought the presents and he's gonna throw them out if you don't swing by and contribute, you fucking idiots.
We need to get 1,025 members. As of now, we're around 880, so there's the number we need to hit.
Alright, so not only is holding content hostage and demanding a ransom for it not exactly a great thing to do, you're demanding over 1,000 members when you already have over 800 to do a stream marathon. I went and looked on his membership page and the cheapest one was $4.
This is also fucking insane. This dude's cheapest membership is $4. $4. The greed monster. His level 1 membership is $4. This is fucking insane. This is madness.
So let's just assume every single member did the lowest tier, which I can almost assure you that's not the case. But just to make it easy, he is demanding an extra $50,000 a year to do a streaming marathon because that's what that number of members would be. He's basically saying I need to be paid for what most Americans make in an entire year as just a bonus to do a stream marathon. That's awesome. Well, Phil, if you ever see this, I'm really not trying to attack you, man.
You should. DSP is one of those people that should constantly be under attack. He should be literally harassed all the time, hypothetically. I'm not endorsing it, but I'm saying it should happen in a video game.
I'm really just...
That is called real life. That is set in the metaverse, before they cancel the metaverse.
Trying to offer some genuine criticism. I mean, your audience might be putting up with it now, but eventually they won't. People are not going to go out of their way to watch you and support you if you're just guilting them 24/7. That's not most people's idea of an enjoyable Friday night, so they might stop watching. I mean, I'm not trying to tell you how to live, man, but if what you're doing is teetering on sustainable or not, you might want to work extra hard to not drive more viewers away. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and walk on over.
Yeah, you can go leave a like. Here's the link to the video. You can watch it also without me talking over it, so it's gonna be more quiet because it's gonna be only one guy talking. Anyways, big ups Platinum Gaming for the membership, which is much cheaper than DSP's membership, by the way. I would just like to fucking point that out, because I try and make the bottom tier as affordable as possible. It's literally the minimum fucking level, because that's some weird shit, man. This dude legitimately put the minimum level as $4. Why does he think the fucking perks that he gives out are worth $4 fucking dollars? It's ridiculous. And the dude also made another video on DSPs, probably. That one was... I can't actually think what that was about, but it exists. It's a thing. So let's see, as per your request, in this pre-stream, I'm going to tell you in advance, so you can close the tab and go and get Gout. This is going to be insufferable, because he's going to talk about Pokemon and his entire history of playing Pokemon and knowing about Pokemon and hearing about Pokemon and collecting Pokemon and existing in a universe where Pokemon also exists. So that will happen today. And then he will play Pokemon. And you asked for it, so you better swing by and support. And give him $25 so you can name a Pokemon in the game. You can do that. But don't do that, obviously, because it's, you know, it's stupid. So let's see his chat. It's popping. He still hasn't started yet because he is shitposting in chat. They send me a code for starter items from there too, although I never pre-ordered. Weird. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm on the laptop now. All right, he's good. Yeah. Oh no, I don't think he's gonna talk about the time he called his viewers lazy when he was playing Pokemon. I don't think he's gonna talk about it. I don't know why. I don't feel like he's gonna talk about it. It was a pretty positive time, and a lot of people made videos about him, called him out. I think even Review Tech USA did it. Shut up, DSP. Let's for a moment hold on this screen, because this screen is great. This is from DSP the ally, DSP the friend, DSP the accepting. So you can read this while I'm talking if you can multitask like that. I can't, but you're better than me. Anyways, he called his viewers lazy, and the quote is, "I just think some people are fucking lazy and they don't want to come out to the streams." And then a bunch of people called him out, and he made a sort of a semi-apology video where he was like, "Well, I'm sorry, but this and this and this and this and this." So it was basically the scorn segment all over and over again. It was, "I'm sorry, I feel bad about it, but also people made it look so much worse than it actually was. And when I did it, I was having a bad day and I was feeling pretty bad, and it was bad." But back then he had way more viewers than this, and now he got like 5 people in chat that are, half of them are not even paying attention. They probably just put it on the background so it can look like he has more viewers, I guess. Speaking of which, I guess how many people... Well, let's do a vibe check. How many people are there today? And for some reason, he's still waiting. Oh, 672 is here. He's here to Cloud Chase, because he was on Wing stream earlier, because I'm a big fan. Wow, chat is crazy today. Everyone is in anticipation of the pre-stream podcast. All of the Pokemon fans, they've came out in droves, supported. Oh, speaking of which, this was a very funny thing over the last few days, is when he talks about people gifting memberships, he talks about it like, "You guys, there's literally hundreds of people waiting to get gifted a membership right now. So please, if someone is feeling generous, swing by and make these people happy." Like, this dude is on next level of like subtle begging. But obviously everybody fucking knows he's begging like a bitch. Oh yeah. Who let the souls out? Yeah, he wasn't begging, he was just stating facts. That's his new thing. He convinces himself that something is a fact, and then he states it, and then he says, "You can't be offended by this." It's a great thing that he does. It's fantastic. Now let's see. He's not in chat, he's gone. He's probably rubbing one out with that gout. I don't know, he already posted up on Twitter. He posted up. Speaking of posting up, I guess maybe he posted up something on his community feed. Let's go and go through that nonsense a little bit while we kill some time. This fucking song, man. Dude, you should stop with these songs. Too bad I'm not giving him permission to play any of my songs, because he needs to ask me directly, because he's the permission guy. He gets off on that, and now I'm gonna get off on that. If he wants to react to my songs, he needs to ask me. He needs to come in the DMs and offer something. I don't know. Just ask. Just ask. That's all I want.
Daddy Veerkat, can I watch your fucking song? No, you fucking idiot.
I want to do what he does, where it's like,
"Well, he hasn't asked me, you know. Maybe I'm gonna let him do it."
and then he asks me, and then I'm like,
"No, you fucking idiot. You can't do that."
like with Medicare. With Medicare, he knew Medicare was gonna say no to the interview, but he made him ask him anyways.
And then it was like, "No, you say the N-word, you fucking idiot."
Oh, what is this now? What is this now? This fucking stupid tweet. This is the moronic, idiotic fucking tweet. The sad part is that lots of modern gamers probably don't know who half of these characters are. And that's because Sony shelved them and let them die. Why using this as Twitter? This is not fucking Twitter, DSP. It's not Twitter. And the pictures of a bunch of like PlayStation characters. And he posted this. I don't know why here it says it was posted 10 hours ago. I guess maybe it was. It was Oh yeah, he's starting. It was 30 minutes after midnight his time. So yeah, the dude that doesn't have time shit posts after midnight, because that's what he does, dude. That's what he does. That's some great stuff. Please consider leaving a tip. Please send any tips directly. He's literally fucking begging in a fucking description for his videos. And we got a members link because that is cool, I guess. I mean, sure. Why wouldn't you do that? Created by Phil Burnell. Let's start chilling down here on level 1 with the other scrubs.
Good. Ooh.
And again, he's a different color.
Oh.
What? What happened? The sun is too bright? He's wearing Sonic the Hedgehog shorts. Of course we gotta do this shit. He can't do this before the stream starts. We need to turn on the camera and immediately test the white balance. Because he's a professional. He does this for a living. Yeah, the Sonic pajama pants. They made him look fantastic. What are you doing, DSP? How fucking dumb are you? It adjusts automatically. You fucking borad.
Good morning, everyone. How you doing? What's going on? Welcome.
I don't know why. Oh yeah, I think the tips don't get read because there's like profanity in them. Because you said sex. Big ups Black Mage for the $3. Big ups to registered sex offender Andy Dick. What a hero to pig. Also, did he run into traffic by Cat's room again? Probably. That's why he was late. He was like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes late. Because he's professional. And also, Andy Dick was the guy who is saying Dark Sea Devil in his intro. And he's a sex pest, so big ups.
To the Level 1 podcast, where we're busy having fun down here on Level 1. And
down here on Level 1.
Again, with the ridiculousness of my camera, just being absolutely terrible.
Why don't you fix it off stream?
Properly.
So you don't have to waste your time and your viewers' time. Stop wasting everybody's time. Fix it off stream.
Day.
Oh, and his voice is still fucked. He's screwed.
In over 2 weeks, where there's clouds outside. Because there are clouds outside, that allows me to fully open my window, open the blinds, and get natural air in here, which I would like, especially after the last couple of days, as you know. Over the weekend, I had an allergic reaction in my throat. And that allergic reaction screwed me up so badly that basically I kind of mostly lost my voice. And here we go. That looks a little better too. I mostly lost my voice 2 days ago. And it was really tough trying to get through The Devil in Me and doing Sonic Frontiers with pretty much no voice all day.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get this today. Pretty much all day, probably.
I thought, hey.
The throat clears and the snorts and the snouts and the gouts.
It's not full sun outside.
Full sun.
Having a drought. This has been the driest November.
Drought.
In over a decade here.
How's that drought, Phil?
We're constantly.
How's that drought?
Rain, and for whatever reason, it didn't happen this month, because of the constant sun outside. So, being that today was a little different, like, let's do it. Let's open the window, and then of course I look terrible because the camera won't adjust properly. Anyway, guys, welcome to the show. Today is Monday, the 21st of November, 2022. I'm excited for today. Although today is a little bit of a weird day, being that it's only a half-day streaming day instead of a full day like I usually do, for a good reason, and we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah, bro, we know.
Today is the premiere.
You're going to record OnlyFans videos.
Of a game that you guys literally yelled at me and campaigned.
They yelled at him. There's like 5 dudes in chat say, hey, Phil, why don't you play Pokemon instead of, what was it, Evil West?
Very upset. Because at first
they were very upset. Look at the exaggeration. And now he's going to twist it into, I was the nice guy. I listened to your feedback. And he's setting them up for massive guilt tripping if the goal isn't hit today. Even though it's going to be hit. Come on, it's the premiere of a Pokemon game.
To play.
One of the 5 dudes that gives him money is going to come and give him money. We all know what it is.
This game. I was so upset and
is so upset like he's Drake.
I was going to play Evil West starting tomorrow. And I said, that's okay with me. You know, it's an interesting game. It looks like something a little different. And everyone said, but what about Pokemon then? I said, Pokemon. I said, well, I like Pokemon. I've done many Pokemon playthroughs over the years. In fact, we're going to go over that on
That's gonna be terrible.
Mario Day SP made a vow to never take a day off for any health reasons. Beloved vest streak is gone but not forgotten.
Oh yeah, the Paper Mario, the curse stream. That's when the vest streak died, wasn't it? And it was great. But now he's not taking a day off. He's taking a night off. So you got debunked, my channel. But big ups anyways.
on today's podcast. We're going to go a little bit through my history.
Gonna go through the history of him playing Pokemon games. This is like, this is so comedic, man. This is such a sitcom. Gonna go through my history.
I was like, you know,
his legacy
right now. I'm already juggling so many games, right? At this point,
like a clown.
Now, I'm literally playing 3 games, and with Pokemon starting today, it'll be 4 again, okay? So with 4 games being juggled, how on earth, you know, am I going to play Pokemon? And basically people were like, well, here's the thing. Your Pokemon playthroughs are relaxing. They're fun. They're some of the most interactive playthroughs you do, because not only do we have fun conversation when you're playing, but we get to help you with things like the Pokemon battles, the elements, and there's a lot of interactivity with things like being able to name the Pokemon and stuff like that. And so...
Dude, he's slurping his own dick right now. He's slurping that penne. It's ridiculous how many compliments he gives himself. He puts so many words in fucking people's mouths, man. He puts so many words in their mouths. Hey, Phil, I love you and your videos, and you're like the best. And like, I really wish I had a father like you instead of not having one. But, you know, here's a tip.
Oh. Basically, so people were pretty upset.
They were very upset.
Went to my streams for a couple of days, nonstop, saying, "Man, we cannot believe you're skipping the new Pokemon to play Evil West."
More words in their mouth.
You know, isn't overly hyped. Not a lot of people are really talking about. To which, after basically listening to this for a few days, I was like, well, it seems like this is what my audience wants. So after talking with you guys for a couple of days, we determined we would flip that instead. So we're doing Pokemon starting today. This will be an ongoing playthrough that I will balance with everything else. Yes, this will likely be our chill playthrough, meaning it'll be the one game in the rotation that's more relaxed, more laid back. It's not about major progress every time I play. It'll be the stream in which we get to have
chill playthrough. This is gonna get sent to the night stream within 2 slow days. 2 days he doesn't hit 100. You're going to the night stream Pokemon. But you know, the 25 per Pokemon, that's gonna be nice. People are gonna be coming out in droves to name a Pokemon. Oh, we got a new Pokemon called Joe Mama. Well, thank you, not Derek, because Derek is a broke bitch. He spends all his money on, I don't know, driving lessons or something with his parents.
Start blaming the Japanese when this playthrough starts going south.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Of course, he's gonna be like, "Oh, Japanese fucking gaming is trash. He's fucking the racial slur."
Interaction.
Conversation. Big ups the vampire, dude.
And break up the other constant kind of progress in every other major game that I'll be playing. You see what I mean? Like, when I'm playing God of War, man, we want to make some progress today. Sonic Frontiers, hope we get, good chunk into this world. This game, doesn't really matter. We'll play it at our own pace. Who cares if we play this for a month or 2? It's meant to be a more laid-back playthrough. You see what I'm saying? So, all that being said, to be starting up with Pokemon Scarlet. That's right, we're doing Scarlet. It was actually a few days ago. A tipper took it upon themselves to tip $8 and to ask my Magic 8-Ball, should I play Scarlet or Violet? And basically they said, if I say Scarlet is
gonna
yes,
work?
Violet is no, ask the 8-Ball yes or no.
Oh,
get up and see what it says. And I looked and it said, oh, ask again later.
This, like, all his fucking gimmicks are so stupid and so cringe, man. They're so embarrassing.
So I shook it again.
Fucking actual Magic 8-Ball.
And it said, uncertain, check again later. So I shook it up and I asked it again. And it said, concentrate, ask again later. I was like, what? So this 8-Ball.
So that's a no.
Let me ask 4 to 5 times.
So that's a no then.
to finally ask what game it would be. And finally, after like all day, it was a whole stream. Near the end of the stream, it said yes, which meant Scarlet. So that's what I got, and that's what we're playing today. Pokemon Scarlet, okay? I'm excited for Pokemon Scarlet. I hope that it's good.
Big ups to the slaves of Qatar for building all those hot stadiums for FIFA.
Yeah.
Happy World Cup, everyone.
Yeah, dude, amazing World Cup. I listened to fucking Mark Goldbridge talk over it today. It was great. It was fantastic. Big ups to the slaves and big ups to the people that are literally thirsty and can't even drink alcohol. They're sitting there sober in fucking Qatar. Big ups. You fucking idiots.
I've heard
Big ups, Black Mage.
I've heard that it's kind of innovative. It definitely is the most refreshing and interesting and fun Pokemon game in quite some time because it tries new things that seem to work. At the same time, it's literally the worst looking, performing Pokemon game in a decade. Basically, you could tell that they had to rush.
Did he just pig-splain a magic 8 ball?
Yeah, it's a part of him not begging. It's him explaining to you how the gimmick works without actually asking you to participate in it, but he explains it too much in detail, so he kind of implies that you should do that because it's really fun and interactive.
Graphically, it has tons of
Big ups, Garrido.
invisible bikes and vehicles, crazy amounts of pop-in and non-loading textures, glitches out the ass. So essentially what you have is a fun mess, right? A game that's fun as hell, but at the same time might be pretty funny to watch because it's going to be really just unpolished, okay? By the way, shout out to Rashawn. It was Rashawn who had actually chosen, well, used the 8-ball to choose the Pokemon game, and he said he actually, he says, I picked Scarlet too. You made my decision for me. So he wanted me to play Scarlet. He's playing Scarlet as well.
Okay,
Cool. That's cool.
It's amazing.
Okay, now.
One of the rare genuine interactions that was, of course, bound by money. It was bound by a tip.
All that being said.
I'm
still pumped. Even if the game performs poorly, even if the game runs like shit and is full of bugs, I still think our playthrough will be fun. Okay? First of all, like I said, when I play Pokemon games, it's not just about the game. It's about us having a fun, interactive time. That's always been a part of the Pokemon experience for me. In fact, you know, as early back as Omega Ruby, which I believe was my first Pokemon playthrough I had done.
Are we in the history segment now so I can know when to skip?
Gaming.
I'm not sure.
I remember that being one of the very first games where we actually had a lot of interactions while I streamed. Even back then, before I was an interactive streamer, I was talking with you guys in the chat. We were having fun conversations about the game and stuff like that before it actually became a staple part of my streams, you see? So I'm actually pumped for today and obviously for the ongoing playthrough. I'm curious to see what it's going to be, how different it is from previous Pokemon games that I've played, and I'm excited. I like Pokemon. I do. I think this is a good game for kind of end of the year balance. It will give variety to the streams rather than all just being about always constant high priority narrative new releases. You'll have something to be more relaxed and break up that style of content, which I'm pleased with. Okay. No, at the same time.
Wait, yo, was this a throat clear immediately followed by a involuntary burp that just came out? He's like literally like a senior citizen. It's just like burps and farts just come out of him.
High priority narrative.
Hold on.
You'll have something to be more relaxed. And
it just fucking comes out, dude. What?
Pleased with, okay? No, at the same time, it's Pokemon.
It's like punctuation.
Come on. It's Pokemon, right? So when you're playing Pokemon, you have to expect a certain level. You know what I mean? And
yeah, when you're a professional streamer, you gotta expect a certain level. Not to turn on the stream and then immediately try and fix your white balance for like 2 minutes straight and do clown modes and then start burping and snorting and farting.
That this game will not be amazingly groundbreaking. I fully expect it's going to be slow-paced, turn-based combat.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be dramatically different from the formula that you're expecting from Pokemon. It's probably going to be more...
Oh, yeah. What is you guys' call on the day stream members drop? Because it's going to happen, but he's definitely not going to count it during the day stream. It's going to happen on the night stream. Like, that's going to be when the night stream opens up, you're going to see it. Yeah, so he can give it more time to, like, hopefully hit the goal. We don't know, dude, because we're going to have a segment about it right now, obviously. We're going to have a segment about it in like 5 minutes.
Which is good if you're an ongoing Pokemon fan. But if you're looking for it's the same. Yeah, it's Pokemon. Like, they never really changed the formula that much. I don't expect it to be an ongoing action game or anything like that. It's going to have the same kind of,
Snort?
The same kind of deal in it. All right? So please,
It's like, it's so fucking disrespectful to see him snort like a fucking disgusting animal and not even bother to like lean back. Not even lean back. He's just sitting in the same way he was sitting and just snorts right in the mic. And he knows people call him an actual fucking pig. People call you a pig. And you're not even gonna lean back. At this point, I don't even care if you fucking snort. Just lean back so we don't get to hear it in 4D. We don't get to hear it in ASMR mode. Come on, man.
understand that. All right? Don't expect the world. I'm not expecting the world. Why is this game so buggy and unfinished? Because Game Freaks, the company that makes the Pokemon games, is tasked with putting out 2 Pokemon games a year. And it's pretty obvious at this point, after the past several years of seeing them do this, that they're not very well equipped to do it, right? Let's be honest. They just, maybe it's staffing, maybe it's just talent, I don't know. But they're just not doing a very good job of pumping out 2 games a year. Perhaps if they only made 1 game a year, perhaps if they made 1 game every 2 years, then maybe we would finally have a game that was up to snuff for modern games. Because honestly, these Pokemon games do not look like they're made in the current generation. They always look like they're a generation old.
This is kind of ironic because that's exactly what DSP is. And you gotta think, is it because of a staffing issue? Is it because of a skill issue? But he does feel like he's a generation or 2 behind on his competition in what he used to put out. That is kind of ironic. And also, yeah, you can see his hair being thin all over the place. At this point, is almost insalvageable. I think I saw somebody like screenshot on Kiwi Farms and put him up with like, it was very thin. It was like look at this. Come on. It's transparent. I can see his 3 brain cells from here. I can see all of them. I can count them. I can see his skull.
And they always seem to have some kind of technical issues, all right? But they always have to rush out a Pokemon game for the holidays in particular, right? Remember last year, they rushed out that remake, and then immediately 2 months later, put out Pokemon Legends Arceus, or Arceus. I still don't know how to pronounce it, and I played the whole game.
He begged through the whole game, too.
How could you have 2 Pokemon?
It was on the chopping block at some point, I think.
So I didn't play the remake. I just played Arceus.
Hold on, this is also not a part of his like flashback segment. This is something separate from that,
which I thought was interesting, but didn't feel like a full game, right? Like Arceus felt like an idea that wasn't finished. It was like a proof of concept idea. If we did open world Pokemon with third person action catching mechanics, would it work? And the answer is yes, it would work, but then you have to add in the rest of the elements to make it a Pokemon game, and they didn't do that. They just made it the same game for 5 worlds, and it was very boring after like the 3rd world.
FIFA has just announced that any players wearing One Love LGBTQ armbands in Qatar will get yellow cards. Truly a great country, and FIFA is certainly not corrupt at all.
Dude, for real, I saw this today. They're not even letting them wear the LGBT armbands. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. This World Cup is gonna be a farce. And yesterday I was laughing so hard when Qatar were being destroyed. And there was an offside called in the 3rd minute, and they called off a goal against them. It was so fucking funny, man. It was so funny. You gotta love FIFA. And they put the World Cup in a country that legitimately is just like bad at football. They don't have football culture that popular in Qatar. The Qatar League is not very popular. Nobody wants to go and play in Qatar for their top teams, right? You might as well have put it in fucking Romania. It would have been much better in Romania. At least people could get fucked up outside the stadium. Gypsies would sell them like fucking watches and deodorants and fucking perfumes. It would be dope as fuck. I would go there.
It's sad because you know that if this company was given more...
World Cup Romania 2024. Is it 2024? 26? 28? Next time. We're going to Romania, everybody.
Time and resources... Like
I'm gonna take all of you with me.
Current gen Pokemon game with really good looking graphics, even on the Switch, because
This dude's still talking about
on the
fucking
Switch as of
Pokemon.
late run really beautifully, right? Games like Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
And he hasn't even started talking about Pokemon. That's the worst thing. He hasn't even started talking about it.
Any first-party game.
Or has he?
Any Mario.
It's just him talking about what he expects from the game, and then he's gonna start talking about his previous experiences.
They usually run so beautifully on there. They look modern. So why the hell can't Pokemon look modern, right? I don't know. But anyway,
Anyway, because probably because it runs on the Switch or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. You play fucking those games. You should know. You can't just ramble a bunch and then say, well, I don't fucking know.
The shortcomings.
That's a staple of DSP.
All right. And I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to nitpick and criticize the game, but if the game has funny bugs and issues and shit, of course I'm going to call them out. You guys know me. I'm an honest gamer. I'm an honest reviewer. I'm going to bring that up in my playthrough. Okay? Now, a few things about the playthrough.
Yeah, he's an honest gamer.
Whenever we play,
He fucking gatekeeps people from playing video games. He's a 40-year-old gatekeeper, bro. He's the most honest gamer, the most honest one. I love him. As a gamer, he's godlike. Because he's notorious at being terrible at games, and he gatekeeps people from playing video games. And he's literally 40 years old. You can't get any more of a meme than that. Being an actual meme and then telling people, no, you're not a real gamer. Because you don't know fucking Daxter and what was that fucking I don't know. I'm not a real gamer. You see? I prove this point.
Pokemon Scarlet.
Pokemon Scarlet. I don't know Pokemon Scarlet.
Hat.
Never played it.
Goal, which is $100 raised on any particular Pokemon stream.
And we beg.
I will be wearing the Pikachu.
No, it's back.
No-brainer.
It's back.
Wear the Pikachu hat during the Pokemon stream.
And he's holding it like he just decapitated Pikachu. That's fantastic the way he's holding it by the ear. Put it on so we can see how it looks like. Come on. Have you noticed he never puts on the hat? He never puts on the glasses. Never puts on the vest without being paid. He doesn't do that shit for free.
Why the hell wouldn't I wear the Pikachu hat? Okay? It's one of my most ridiculous hats.
And the white balance is going crazy.
Here's it's comfy actually. It's one of my most comfy hats that
Oh, dude, it's great.
Stream. So that's the hat that will be eligible if we hit the $100 tips goal. Okay, that's number one.
This makes me want to have a bath with Pikachu, if you know what I mean.
Number two, every time that we play Pokemon Scarlet, if you tip $25 or more, but $25 is the threshold, all right, you will be able to name a Pokemon in the game. Now, obviously, I might have to set some limitations on this, and here's what I mean. Number one, I don't know realistically how many Pokemon I'm going to have on hand at any time. Right now, I know I'm going to have one Pokemon today.
There we go.
I don't know how many other Pokemon I will get today. Okay? So because of that, I can't be like, oh yeah, if 10 people tip $25 today, you can each name a Pokemon.
Oh yeah, just fucking let him, dude. Let him, dude. That's $250.
Pokemon by the end of today. Right?
I hate this fucking, like, because when you watch DSP for a long time, you get to see those tiny mannerisms that he repeats all the time that just get under your skin and fucking piss you off. And this, like, leaning into the camera and, like, raising his eyebrows is one of the worst, most smuggest, disgusting fucking things he does.
You can each name
it's so hateable.
Pokemon. I don't even know if
Look at that.
Pokemon by the end of today.
Yeah.
Right? So we basically have to do it more realistically. As I collect Pokemon.
Does he think 10 people are gonna tip him $25?
All right. If you tip $25, then you can name one of those Pokemon. Okay? But please don't go crazy and immediately start throwing tips at the stream. Oh, I want to name this, I want to name that. I don't even have the Pokemon yet. You know? El Grey Zorro says the local Pokedex is
He gives people a disclaimer, don't give me too much money. Give me enough money, as much money as I can handle. Don't give me too much money.
100, so there's 400 Pokemon.
Dude, just when you think he's the most choosing beggar ever, he becomes more choosing. More choosing.
On in the game, and there's a lot of Pokemon in the first area alone. That's good. That's good to know. Okay? So that's what I'm thinking is, let's not go crazy.
Let's not go crazy. Don't give me too much money. Give me as much money as I can handle.
Have people go, oh, I want to name a Pokemon. Here, tip, 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 tip. Oh my God, now I have 17 people waiting, but I don't have Pokemon yet. Let's not do that. Let's wait. If you are planning on naming a Pokemon, let's start playing the game. And then if you tip $25 or more, you can name a Pokemon in the game. Now, there will be criteria. The criteria are as follows. Okay?
Criteria?
One.
Oh, no troll
Not
stuff.
anything that's like,
Profane?
obviously offensive. You
Yeah.
can't do anything racist. You can't do anything sexist. You can't do anything that's going to get people in trouble on YouTube. Obviously, you know, we're not going to be stupid as hell. Someone, you know, name a Pokemon and then say something that's going to get everyone in trouble. We're not doing that, okay? That's number one, okay? Number two.
No troll memes.
You cannot name a Pokemon something that's going to cause drama. Not
What?
necessarily that it would be found offensive, like racist, sexist, or whatever.
Oh,
but
you can't name him Rich Review Tech USA. You can't name him Keemstar.
you know, I don't want someone.
A Pokemon that looks like a dwarf that has a fake beard, you can't name him Keemstar.
Naming a Pokemon, so and so content creator sucks monkey butts. No, we're not doing that. You know,
Oh, yeah.
we're not going to be doing shit
Monkey
like that,
butts.
and then people trying to cause problems here on my streams. Okay, we're not. You know, I can't have people causing problems, and then next thing you know, people are angry at me and shit for of all things over Pokemon, right?
You get angry over all kinds of shit like that. I don't know why that's such a thing. He gets angry over sausages in the supermarket not existing.
Exactly. So I immediately someone said Rich Keemstar Review Tech. Exactly. No,
Exactly.
we're not naming.
That's what I said, DSP. Thanks for responding to me. I feel appreciated.
A fucking giant Snorlax, an insulting name of
A
someone.
Snorlax King?
Want to insult them? We're not doing that. Okay.
Oh. The guy who got all his chargebacks go through, by the way, and DSP didn't mention them, as far as I know. He didn't mention them, but he lost all of them. He lost them all.
Mind silly names. I don't mind joking names, but I just don't want people to be offended because we named a Pokemon something and they're like, oh, how dare you say that that Pokemon is me or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that.
Okay. Let's move on. Snort into the mic. Let's move on.
So, there you go. Those are kind of the general criteria. Now, obviously, there may be more on the fly as we play the game. Let's see what happens as we play the game. I haven't played it yet. You know, also, once you name a Pokemon, all right, that Pokemon keeps that name. It's not like, oh, on today's stream, John tipped $25 and named a Pokemon Jose Cuervo.
Oh my god, so fucking stupid. Has he been drinking Jose Cuervo? I don't know why he decided to bring it up randomly. He loves him some Jose.
Tipped $25 and renamed that same Pokemon Sir Dumps-a-Lot. No.
Okay.
We're not doing that. Once you name a Pokemon, that's your Pokemon.
So you buy a Pokemon for $25. Dude, how much does this game cost? This is like a $70 game.
Okay.
'Cause you can just buy the fucking game and name all the Pokemon. You can pirate the fucking game. Go pirate the game and name all the Pokemon for free. Go download a mobile app for Pokemon and get it for fucking free.
That I'm going to be using a Pokemon. I need you to understand that.
That's your Pokemon. He's literally selling NFTs, basically. This is the DSP NFT scam. Oh, look, this is the digital asset that is all yours. You get to name it.
Playthroughs that like, oh, just because someone named a Pokemon, that means now you're going to be actively using that Pokemon for multiple streams. No.
Dude, all these fucking... It's like you gotta sign a whole contract. A whole fucking contract. So many fucking disclaimers.
Okay.
Dude, you're sucking all the fun out of it.
When I'm playing the game, I want to be able to use the Pokemon that are effective. Not, oh, so, you know, right now I could really use a grass Pokemon, a fire-type Pokemon, and a ghost Pokemon, but I have to have 5 Pokemon stuck in my party because people named them, and they're all terrible for the situation, and now I suck it. You know, no. We're not making that promise. The promise is you name a Pokemon. That's it. Now, obviously, I will try to use said Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, he will try.
Oh, let's name this far-fetched.
Because he just realized that somebody can give him $25 and get literally nothing for it. because they're gonna name the stupidest, the worst Pokemon that he got, and then he's never gonna use it. So he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try and use it.
You know,
there's no trying, DSP. You're either gonna use it or you're not.
Sir Feathersworth, but then
Sure.
I immediately decide, oh, I'm not going to use it ever again. I bench it. No, I'll do my best to try.
Yeah, right.
To use the Pokemon.
This is so fucking dumb, man. This is so fucking dumb. He went on for like 5 minutes explaining all these bullet points that he thought of in advance.
If we're in a situation where they're not going to be used, they're not going to be useful. All right? So I just want to let you know that. You know, I'm trying to give you hypotheticals here. So, nothing offensive, nothing to cause drama, and no guarantee that I'm going to be actively using said Pokemon in my party.
Okay.
Guarantee is you're naming a
Where do I
Pokemon
sign?
sticks
Where do I sign?
And you're helping the channel. Okay? And fair enough. I hope that makes sense. So we're laying the groundwork now, and I'm sure we'll be talking more about this over the course of the playthrough.
The fucking Pokemon scam.
Pokemon and the like. Okay?
Ah, it's trash.
We're all on the same.
This is like literally taking advantage of people. Some fucking actual den heads that are gonna give him money to name a Pokemon. What kind of person is gonna do that? What kind of person is gonna give him money to name a Pokemon? Who do you think is gonna do it?
Now kind of makes sense. Okay. So
literally, like this is like, now it kind of makes me think that this is one of the scams that the most takes advantage of actual den heads, the actual dents in his chat. And we're gonna see which ones of them are gonna be. Is it gonna be Jade? Is it gonna be some kind of a Derek?
Let's go through the schedule briefly.
I'm skipping through this, my boy. I've been waiting for this. As you guys can see, I'm 10 minutes behind, so I can actually skip this. Now you should appreciate this and shower me in money.
We have a poll to set up for
this. Is what he expects, by the way. I'm fucking joking.
And then what I would like to do is go through my brief history of Pokemon.
Oh no, then I need to skip like 35 minutes.
Let you know.
So this is not gonna be enough. So we're probably gonna end up in the middle of him talking about, oh, Pokemon Silver and Platinum. I played it in like 2001, and I thought it was like really good.
Pokemon. And my thoughts about the series over time.
His thoughts on what he thought
about playing this new one. That's going to be the podcast for today.
Okay. How about we get into it instead of telling people what we're gonna get into?
Cool. Okay, so today, only one gameplay stream.
All right, only one skip. Let's see. Do I play it like a gamble and just click somewhere and then continue from it, regardless of where we're at? That's too much of a gamble. That's too much of a Russian roulette. It's the Renton roulette. We should call it that kind of a game. We should have a game like this, where I skip a specific amount, just random amount, and then I continue on. And it doesn't matter how much I skip, I gotta watch it. That's way too risky, though. That's gonna hurt the content, and we're making meaningful content right here. We're gonna beg for members, DSP. You forgot about begging for members. Somebody remind him to beg. The dude forgot. He's been so rejuvenated, and he stopped begging for anything, and he forgot about what begging feels like. So he forgot to beg for members.
Fair 2 and Pokemon.
Oh no, we're still talking about schedule. This is like literally like 5 minutes that I skipped.
Ask the king into the chat. That'll bring you right to my forums. You can.
Oh, ask the king. Okay. Well, let's just jump to the present. Fuck it.
Shift is done, but also.
And we're still what? Dude, I legitimately was preparing for this. And intentionally, I was pausing to discuss Pokemon and his scams and stuff like that. I wanted to expand on it. So when it comes to this point, we could skip. And we skipped like 12 minutes. And he's still on the fucking ads. And it still has a typo on it because we can't fix it. We can't fix it. We can't. I should probably, you know what? I should fix it for him and then send it to him and be like, Phil, whoever fucking moron made you that thumbnail that kind of looks like it has a border like my thumbnails do, or at least used to do before I reinvented them. I fixed it, Phil, so you can go tell that guy that he's stupid and he's really bad at spelling.
To grab some.
Or is that grammar?
Food on the way home.
Grab some food, man.
Think about it. If you
grab some food,
favor,
please.
Look up what's currently available in fast food.
What? Dude, what? He needs people to go through fucking menus for him. to find out what's available in fast food. He can't do that himself. He can't do that himself. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you for real, DSP? How fucking dumb are you? Dude, I need a replay of this. Do me a favor, go through fast food menus to find out what I can eat for my special event that you paid for. You paid for it. This was a members goal.
Those are some of the options, okay?
And for the members goal, he's gonna go drive his wife to fucking work. And he's gonna come back an hour and a half later with fucking food. And he's gonna eat it and watch some ads.
Think about it. If you guys could do me a favor, look up what's currently available in fast food and give me your opinions on...
Those people at this point literally work for him. They do work for him, a part of his business. Research, actual research. And he takes it as, oh yeah, it's like, we're having a meaningful discussion.
Things that I should do. We need to make the decision on Thursday so that I know what I'm doing on Friday.
And it needs to be done by Thursday. If you guys can do this for me, it needs to be done by Thursday. Go do it. Go look through fucking Burger King menus and Chipotle menus, you fucking idiots. That's exactly what they deserve, though. At this point, that's exactly what they deserve. Like in the August the Duck video, at some point you gotta put the responsibility and the accountability on the fucking fans. Because if you put up with this shit by a 40-year-old baby, you deserve to be ridiculed.
So, let's see what happens. Please give me your suggestions, and we'll go from there, all right? So that's going to be Friday's event. All day long, reacting to retro ads and PSAs, trying a live DSP tries it. It should be a great time, okay? Then on Saturday, the 26th of November, we go back to regularly scheduled gameplay for about 4 straight days. And therefore, that's why we need this poll going on DSP Gaming. Whatever the 2 top games are, we play tomorrow. Whatever the other games are, we play Saturday. And we're going to alternate. So, I'm just pulling games out of the blue. Let's say tomorrow we play Sonic and Modern Warfare. Then that means Saturday will be God of War and Pokemon, which then means Sunday will be Sonic and Modern Warfare, which then means Monday will be God of War and Pokemon.
Yo, guys, today is Monday. Today is Monday. We are talking about next Monday. We're doing the schedule for next Monday. Next Monday's schedule.
Which then means Tuesday would be Sonic.
Next Tuesday.
However,
is this next Tuesday? I just went to the bathroom. I just want to be in the conversation. I'm not even sure what I'm shitting on is actually legit, but I'm gonna take that bet. I'm gonna take that risk. Because we take risks here.
I think we're nearing the end of Sonic. I think we have a very short World 4, which apparently is just a little bit of like story and that's it. And then there's one more final world in Sonic. Each world in the game is live streams over the you like the channel. And you're interested in supporting it.
Oh, we're begging. Hold on. What are we begging? Oh yeah, it's members because he pointed down. Okay. Now is the members begging.
One final thing.
One final thing. There we go.
To my segment where I'd like to talk about my history with Pokemon.
Oh, we can't skip through that. So you guys are fucked.
Okay.
And you know what? For the on-demand people, I'm not even gonna put a timestamp. So you guys are gonna sit through that too, you assholes.
The members' goal has been properly adjusted for the fact that
properly adjusted. It's gonna drop by like 200 today.
Memberships have expired. Okay. We need to hit 675 members by the end of the month. We still have 9 days left to do this. Many of you had memberships and they expired.
Right. They were gifted.
Okay.
They didn't care.
It would be great if you enjoyed those memberships when you had them, if you consider renewing them. All right. Many of you like DSP Gaming. You like the content. You like the channel. And
dude, we're getting straight up desperate. We're getting straight up desperate because he knows now is his biggest shot. Now is when it's gonna happen. If it doesn't happen now, then the dude who's gonna wail out, they need a lot of ground to cover. So somebody has to do it.
You're interested in supporting it.
And he can't beg. He also did this, so he can't beg now. He literally, like, usually he would beg massively. And now he can't beg. And Christmas is at stake. He's going to take away Christmas. He's going to be the literal Grinch if you don't give him that money.
One great way you could support it between now and the end of the month would be gifting.
There we go. We're straight up gifting. Straight up begging for gifts. Straight up gifts. He knows what's up. He knows what's up.
Fellow viewer. All right? Let's be honest here.
Let's be honest.
I don't have a lot of the things other streamers have.
Oh, and we get to the victim segment. We get to this. This is what he can resort to, because he can't straight up guilt trip people. He needs to be a victim. Make them feel bad naturally. Let's see. I don't have the ads. I don't have the sponsorships. I don't have the free games. Wow, what a fucking waste of gout. I could have got that gout.
To sell you
I could have got that erectile dysfunction. I'm fucking jealous.
the holidays, right? I don't have DSP t-shirts, mugs, stickers.
Why not though? You used to though. You used to. And then they got taken down because of inactivity. No one was buying that shit. And you admitted it. I don't have DSP fucking shirts because they were trash.
I don't have product placements. I don't have, hey, here's a referral code of how you can help the channel. All right? Just being honest, I don't have on any of that crap at all. All right? What you see is what you get. Me putting out free content for you every day. And you guys obviously enjoy it or you wouldn't be here.
Big.
A great way this time of year to give back not only to the channel, but to your fellow viewer. Other people of like mind with you who like this channel and its content would be
Big.
to gift some memberships. I'm sure everyone else would appreciate
DSP
it.
can't bust, certifiedly so.
Well, we can't certify it. It's a 75% chance though. As the doctor in the beginning said, the chance that you're gonna get erectile dysfunction when you got gout is 75%. Or something like that. That's what the research says. So 3/4.
There's hundreds of people here who had them before and really enjoyed them. Admittedly, the gifted memberships I got last month helped me a lot this month. Like today, my microphone, I'm so excited. Today,
Dude,
I just
he needs legit a headset, just like I got one, so he doesn't fucking hit the microphone.
YouTube. All right,
He got
I
paid.
spent 25 minutes this morning paying all of my bills
Okay.
the rest of the month, and I was easily able to do that because I made a little bit extra this month from all those gifted memberships last month. It helped a lot.
Oh, he paid.
Right?
That's a flex now. Now we're flexing. We used to go from I can barely pay my bills to I easily pay my bills.
This is good. The
But next month is gonna be I barely paid my bills.
feeling that I could just sit here and
He made a little bit extra. He literally got his members count like doubled during that month. He got over 1,000 fucking members, and he got like 10 people in chat. Let's just do a quick fact check. Is it gonna be more than one page? I think it's gonna be, because now it's the middle of the pre-stream. People are tuning in, but this is not gonna load anyway, so we're gonna see it when it loads. Well, it did, and I played it. Don't worry, you guys. After Christmas, I'm gonna have a new laptop. Well, yeah, you see all these millions of people waiting for a gifted sub. All these millions, billions of people, including your favorite, Uwat Baxter, who is definitely not a low-key troll, and Dave Baxter, who is definitely not a low-key troll, and the BITW awesome guy, who is definitely not a low-key troll, because he leaves comments on troll videos for clout. And he romances Cat, obviously.
you don't have to worry about, okay, I can only pay this one now, but maybe this one I pay later. It was just like, zoop, done for the month. It's like, oh, it's relief. It's a good feeling, right? So, the gifted memberships help in the long run. You know, they don't help in the short term, but man, do they help in the long run. And, you know, again, trying to grow the channel.
Grow the channel?
If someone gives a membership, there's a small handful.
No.
Well, then
No, you don't.
Actually,
No. You're not trying to grow the channel, DSP.
so
Fucking.
even though you might say, oh, get the
Oh, I want to tell him to Kermit so much, man. It's so hard sometimes. Sometimes it's really hard, man. I want to make that clear. It's very hard to not tell him to become Kermit the Frog and to play some Sudoku in Minecraft.
artificial growth. No, they're actually natural growth too, because some people end up keeping them. Okay.
Yeah, of course. A million of them.
So that's a great way to support the channel if you're interested. You know, thank you in advance to anyone who supports the channel in any way. You know, it doesn't have to be financial. Things like liking the videos, leaving comments on the videos, liking the streams, sharing with others. Hey, check out DSP Gaming. That kind of stuff helps a lot. Okay. Thank you, and happy holidays, by the way. Thank you.
Oh yeah, happy holidays. It's the season of giving, you fucking rat bastard, you fucking rat.
Kind of support. I'm very excited to be doing the holidays.
The season of giving. So give to me.
Okay?
That's what he's saying. It's the season of giving, so give me. Why are you not giving me? But as I can see, the bots haven't swung by yet. We can't even break 400. So yeah, so far it's not working. It's the season of giving, you guys. Happy holidays. After this fucking begging segment, I don't get the opportunities other people got. I don't have t-shirts that say DSP Gaming in a terrible font anymore because nobody was buying them and they just took my page down. Straight up.
If we hit the members goal,
Christmas is happening.
in the next 9 days,
9 days.
Christmas event will happen.
Yeah.
Christmas marathon, where I dress up in holiday attire.
I drink.
Drink all day long. You guys nominate and vote on games for me to play. It's a jolly, festive time that I do.
Super festive.
I really hope we can do it this year.
Then why is it paywalled? Why is it paywalled when it's jolly festive and you love it? Why is it paywalled when you love it?
You have some movement on members. We have literally done nothing but lose members this month.
Literally nothing. There was no fucking gifts. That's what he's so salty about. Because I see like one membership here and there from some guilt-tripping pay pig that felt bad. Like fucking, there was somebody yesterday that gifted one membership that was funny as hell. There was like, in the middle of him begging for membership, somebody gifted one membership. It was like, oh, I hope this helps DSP.
Great.
DSP was like, oh yeah, thanks for the membership.
Get some positive movement and lock in that event. I would like nothing more.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Audio Object has become a member. It's working, you guys. It's working. It's happening.
Then have it locked in as soon as possible and say, that's it. I don't have to mention it ever again this month.
We're locking in.
Start to set up for that event. Maybe get the thread set up where people can start nominating games and stuff. Okay?
Oh, big ups Twerk the Spec for the one gifted membership that Ruben got. So big up, congratulations, Ruben, for getting that membership. We are locking in the Christmas event. We locked it in. By the way, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do Christmas because I'm gonna be with the family, so I'm not sure about that. But we're doing Black Friday and it's free, so make sure to show up.
Okay. All right, that's that. What I'd like to do is do a segment about Pokemon. So let me get this piece of paper out of here.
I might be able to do the Christmas event. You know, depends on, it actually depends on the Wi-Fi. Because where I'm going with my family, we're not going to have great Wi-Fi. But it's going to be the 23rd, as he does it the 23rd, not the 25th. So it's probably going to be, like, convenient for me to do it.
Oh, it's my
It just depends if I'm going to have the data for it.
Oh, cool. Put something in my closet quick. It's the package that my current webcam came in. I
What?
forgot to put it in my closet. Hold on.
Why do you keep this garbage? It keeps a package from a fucking webcam, and that was like a mail package. The shit that the mail comes in.
Put something in my closet quick. It's the
What?
package that my...
Hey, big ups Gavin for the membership,
I
dude.
forgot to put it in my closet. Hold on.
It's like actual trash. Throw that shit out, DSP. You don't need that. Hey, what's up, X Mortis? How's it going, man?
Ladies and gentlemen, my history...
No, 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 and wow. This was, hold on. We need to get a pause on this. Hot pause.
history with Pokemon.
And this is my stalling segment. I guess this is a thing now. When I want to skip through something, I'm going to stall and we're going to do something else. Maybe we're even going to fucking watch Review Bro or something. Because I'm not sitting through a Pokemon segment. But god damn, this hair is thin. I don't know how to pause it where it's going to look good.
History with Pokemon.
Not good, but like not blurry as fuck. Because look at this. You can see Skull. You can see Skull. And in honor of this, I'm going to play one of my favorite songs of the year it came out by a person who has JPEG in their name. So that is also very thematic. And also the song name is very thematic. But look at this. Dude. Like at this point, it's like this like a cartoon character that just combs over one strand of hair over their entire head. Oh, this is so good, man, so good. And fucking Chrome is just crapping out on me. But JPEG Mafia, and the song is called Bald because it's time for that. It's time for that. It's time to go full on bald. Like you're Ray Allen, except white. Because we don't do racism here. Racism is fucking toxic. Racism is for assholes like DSP. But fucking look at this, man. Because now we have a little bit time to stall. So we're gonna meander and talk about other stuff that is not Pokemon. And then I'm gonna skip through the Pokemon bullshit because let's be honest, I know nothing about Pokemon. I didn't even know what a pterodactyl was the other night, and chat shit all over me. And then I felt real bad about it, and I cried off camera. And a little bit on camera. That's going to be a members video. Speaking of members videos, whoever's a member, you can go check out the new video before it becomes public.
Yeah. Fuck that. Whoa. Fuck that bitch, I changed the plan. Switch my style, I switch hands. Block the witness, take the stand. Fuck out the way, bitch, back it up. Shit better get played in the palace. I can't treat niggas like big deals. Why put up in front, I'm callous.
Ball.
I look like Ray Allen. These niggas make beats on big wheels. Your files is not a challenge. Boy, you can't rap for shit. Shut up, what must need talent.
It's terrible, bro. It's terrible. Bald.
Look, I'm cashing out. Young Darby, I'm tagging it. They gon' bring your cash.
Yeah, this is Tevin. This is Tevin. This is the Tevin segment. But it's choppy as fuck because this whole stream is choppy as fuck. So I guess that's what we get.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Keep my business off the ground. Switch my style like I switch hands. Going to war in foreign land. Fuck out the way, bitch, back it up. Shit better get played in the palace. I can't treat niggas like big deals. These toys don't come in no kids meal. Been there, done that, unseen it. Now my girl better fuck her like she is. They be fucking on my lyrics on Genius. And these pussy ass critics repeat it. Been the same since even Stevens. Y'all niggas switch like the seasons. Y'all lives ain't got no meaning. And them deals ain't got no freedom.
Yeah, this is the Tevin segment.
You can't feed your kid cause you spent that shit on your car.
You can't feed your Jasper because you spend that shit on JPEGs. Do we have enough to skip? Or maybe we can watch something else? I watched the latest review bra video. He was pleased with some chicken sandwich.
In the 90s, as you guys know, those were my formative years.
And then we go, man, instantly. I press fucking play, and I'm instantly feeling the depression setting in with like a back in time fucking segment that is so goddamn trash, that is insufferable. You can't sit through this nonsense. It's terrible.
I had you know what? I know what I had. I'm embarrassed to admit this, but back then no one knew better. I actually owned a bunch of those Tiger Electronics portable video games. You know what
This is so fucking cringe. This is so cringe. Let's skip to the present. Hopefully it's not gonna be too long or something.
I was like,
he was like this, I guess.
So, you know, at that point, I kind of understood that there's people who play games, you know, casually for fun, and then there's people who get really serious about it. And I didn't know that Pokemon had been played really seriously until they whipped my ass. The card.
Wait, what?
You know, I'm like, no. So Pokemon have been played really seriously until they whipped my
This is
ass.
so dumb, man.
Carter family whooped my ass in Pokemon. I can publicly admit that.
Wait. We're talking about T?
No, they kept playing. They were grinding. I guess what it is, they got it, and I played both him and his little brother.
Dude, we're talking about T again. This is gonna get fucking sad as fuck, man. I got nothing to say about this.
You wanna know who one of them was? T. Carter.
And there we go. We're talking about fucking T.
My friend who I reference all the time.
I reference all the time because he passed away, and he's my last friend that I got. He didn't have time to dislike me because he passed away.
My formative days of Street Fighter. We used to be rivals at the local arcade.
Well, listen to this then. That's what you guys deserve. I don't know why we're all here. I guess you're gonna have a sad segment. I'm gonna go check the World Cup fucking scores, and I'm gonna get another beer.
Guys who actually convinced me to get Pokemon, and that he wanted to play Pokemon against me. So I got it, and I played both him and his little brother Dion in Pokemon. And they whipped my ass because their Pokemon were all like max level shit. I was like, I didn't play it that much. You know, I played it logically through the story of the game. I beat the game, and I was like, okay, that's it, right? No, they kept playing. They were grinding. I guess what it is, they kept playing against other people, you know, trading Pokemon and everything. And I go to play them. Well, here comes my level 60-some Pokemon. Oh, here's their level 99. Bloop, bloop, dead. I was like... So, you know, at that point, I kind of understood that there's people who play games, you know, casually for fun, and then there's people who get really serious about it. And I didn't know that Pokemon have been played really seriously until they whooped my ass. The Carter family whooped my ass in Pokemon. I can publicly admit that. It was like spanking. Okay? So after
it was
that,
a spanking.
I was
God damn.
like,
a whole family spanked his ass.
Well,
meanwhile, USA is leading on Wales with 1-0. So big ups to Timothy Weah, who scored a fucking goal.
Play it. And it was funny because then, you know, people, not just them, but others were like, are you playing Pokemon? How you doing? I'm like, no, I'm done.
Yeah, this is fucking dog shit, man. I don't know. You guys have some requests? Because I don't do that shit anymore. I'm not gonna sit through the whole pre-stream just for the sake of sitting through the whole pre-stream when everybody is fucking bored and we talk about fucking Pokemon. Later, I'm gonna come back on demand and I'm gonna check it out and see if there's anything worth talking about. Yeah, the LTG stuff was good. The August the Duck video, I watched that in the beginning. But let's see August the Duck, the first video, because I haven't seen that one. I haven't actually seen that one. And that one is like 10 minutes long, so by the time we come back, should be all finished. We should be all wrapped up. So these are his two videos. The greediest streamer alive and the greediest streamer on the internet, which he should have just titled it a little bit differently, I guess, but yeah, good job. I mean, it's a check mark. Making a negative video about DSP, I'm gonna take that any day. That's a W. That's a W. It could be the worst fucking video of all time. I know it's gonna piss him the fuck off, and I'm all up for that. So let's see the greediest streamer alive, because I don't know what this is from. But anytime I see the DSP pre-stream podcast with this like kindergartner layout, I laugh at it. It's like so fucking funny. And I know I didn't laugh now, so it's going to seem like I'm lying. But, you know, I laugh internally.
Please continue to tip. That helps a ton. The tips are my life.
This is godlike. Let's see this. Okay, let's see this.
Life's blood day to day. I can't have tips completely drying up now in the next
the tips have frozen
weeks because we have gifted memberships. That would literally be disaster for me. I would not be able to pay anything. That would be really, really, really bad. If I need to buy a new game today, tips pay for it.
Internet streamers, one of, if not the biggest, subgenre of online content creators. And while some are good, some are bad. Yeah, real hot take, I know. And
dude, quick comment. Remember when COVID was happening? Yeah, you remember. We all lived through it, unless you died. But when that was happening, I think DSP tried to make the case that streamers were actually essential workers because they entertain you as you're sitting inside and you don't have anything else to do. I think he tried. I think he did that shit. He did? He did? Yes, I was right.
Regarding the second category of those two, today we are going to be talking about a YouTube streamer by the name of dspgaming. Now, if you've never heard of this guy, he's been streaming for quite some time at this point, and while he hasn't been disliked for that entire time, recently he's been starting to do some questionable stuff that has kind of damaged his reputation. One of those things being begging on pretty much every live stream he does. And, well, there is one other thing that he has done that has kind of damaged his reputation a bit, but I'm not going to talk about that. If you know, you know. But what we are going to talk about today is this clip from a stream of his where he sits there for about 5 minutes begging for more donations, while simultaneously saying that the memberships people are paying for every month are not quite good enough for him. Really sounds like the kind of guy I'd like to give my money to. Maybe by the end of this we'll all be giving him our money. I guess we gotta hear out his argument, huh? Let's begin. Please subscribe.
Outside of all of that, the only other thing that I want to say before we move on.
What do you guys have against this guy's voice? I can't figure out anything that's wrong with it, really. It kind of seems just like your run-of-the-mill YouTuber guy talking in a microphone. There was one of the previous videos that were made about DSP were more cringe, and the voice was more like checked out, and nobody not nobody, but he seemed like he didn't care about it.
On to one important news story that I like to talk about.
Yeah, it is kind of like a narrator voice, but he is like making one of those commentary videos where you have to put in the fake voice so you can sound more entertaining, so people can stick through the whole 10-minute video and watch the mid-rolls, you know? That's why the video is 10 minutes long, you guys. Could have been 9 minutes, and could have been 8 minutes. And this kind of video probably could have been 5 minutes too.
Today. I'm incredibly grateful.
He is incredibly grateful.
For the last 24 hours with these gifted memberships. Seriously, 100 memberships.
Speaking of incredibly grateful, you guys and me should be incredibly grateful for Alex Monty for the 10 gifted memberships. So big ups. And whoever got them, please enjoy them. Please appreciate them. Praise Alex Monty. Worship Alex Monty. Make him your new God Emperor. And put in a shrine in his honor. And enjoy the member bomb. You can go and check out the new members video I made that is going to become public on Wednesday. So yeah, big ups, Alex. We're going to keep going with the video.
In 24 hours. Didn't I tell you this was going to happen? I knew it. And thank you guys for that. Thank you for living up.
Wait. He told us so. He told us so. Wow, there's more bombs. Alex Monty with another member bomb of 10, and Twerk to Spec with another 5. Big ups, you guys. Big ups. Now everyone is gonna be a member until there's no more for them to pick up. So make sure to be thankful and throw up some prayer hands in chat. Big ups, guys. I appreciate that. It's a lot of fun doing this shit.
These gifted memberships. Seriously, 100 memberships in 24 hours.
He's gonna be appreciative on my behalf. We have Phil from KO Gaming. I mean DSP Gaming. I mean Red Dead DSP. I mean DSP Street Fighter. I mean the King of Hate HD, who's gonna be thankful on my behalf. He's my mouthpiece right now.
Didn't I tell you this was gonna happen?
Didn't I tell you?
Thank you guys for that.
Thank you guys.
Thank you for living up to what I thought was gonna happen. Seriously, pretty awesome.
All right, 100 memberships in 24 hours. I went and looked in this guy's channel, and the membership rates at the lowest are $4 a month. So that means that this guy was given $400 from random strangers in the span of 1 day. And that's the minimum. I'm sure some of them joined the higher tier membership, so this could have easily been $500, $600, $700. And he's about to complain about this.
That people have supported in this way. I appreciate it. However, I do have to emphasize something, all right? Tips are very important to me in my business.
Oh, I remember this. I remember this. This is when he was on top of the Reddit. What was it? The choosing beggars? Was it the live stream fails? I think it was live stream fails. When it was greedy streamer is unhappy about gifted memberships. He prefers tips instead. This is a fantastic clip. I just remembered what it was from.
Tips are the liquidity of my business. What I mean by that's the cash flow that I get.
It's the cash flow.
Spend on things on a daily basis. If I need to buy a new game today, tips pay for it. If I need to buy something for the business, tips pay for it.
Tips pay for it.
Bills and stuff behind the scenes, generally tips pay for that.
All right, so
I made a whole fucking song about this. This is the tip song.
as somebody who does YouTube full-time, I understand what this guy is saying in a sense. Yes, when you're trying to balance bills, groceries, buying gas, paying rent, all of this stuff, and you're only paid one time a month, which is what YouTube does, I can understand it putting you in a sticky situation. But if you have not managed your money to be able to afford the things you need to live from what you've chosen to do as a job, you should not go to your audience saying that it's their responsibility to give you donations so you can survive, especially not after they've just given you a bunch of people's weekly wage overnight for essentially nothing. I mean, you just don't do this.
The Nintendo Online that I'm gonna get on the Switch, tips are gonna pay for that. Okay. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, grocery shopping, tips. If I have a meal with my wife,
tips.
See?
Dude.
Tips are very important.
You know, this really makes me wonder what he's doing with his monthly check from YouTube. I looked at his views and I imagine this guy probably makes like $3 or $4 grand a month just from views alone. That's not including tips, donations.
Dude, and from all the other channels too. He got a bunch of fucking channels. Come on.
Ships, all that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play the song because everything's gonna be glitchy as fuck. It's gonna take me like 5 minutes to play it, and then it's gonna be a minute-long song, and then we're gonna be like, haha, you see, it's the song, it's just like this. So So you can go check out the song. It's called Tips. It's on the both channels. It's on my channel and it's on the SNORTWAVE channel. But I took this whole clip because I usually take one clip and I try and keep it in context as much as possible. So I can also kind of make a point with the song that he's begging or something. Because, yeah, I can take the different words out of context and make him sound like he's saying all these different things. And that is also fun. And I like doing that too. But when you keep it in context, there's plenty of stuff that makes him look terrible that you can make into something fun.
Stuff. I mean, what are you doing with that money that you can't survive the rest of the month without daily tips? Are you just blowing it all the day you get it?
So
yes,
I understand that people right now are so hyped for the gifted memberships, and I'm very grateful for that. I mean, thank you. But I hope that that doesn't mean that people are going to forego tipping, because that would put me in a bad situation. And in particular,
now why are you laughing?
Why are you laughing?
Why are you fucking laughing? Why are you laughing? This is not funny.
I can't tell.
It's not fucking funny.
If this is
Why are you laughing? Now, why are you laughing? Laughing my ass off. This is one of the fantastic segments. I kind of forgot about it.
Act or not? I mean, I'm kind of thinking it is. Because this guy should have a good amount of money unless he's just been blowing it this entire time he's been on YouTube. He's got about 500 million lifetime views, and that's about $2 million on average. Probably more because he's a streamer and does long videos. And then on top of that, because he's a streamer, he's probably made a very significant amount of money from donations and tips as well, and this is all over the span of like 10 years. The guy's probably been averaging like 250 grand a year. Where did all of that go?
Laughing my ass off, laughing out loud. Why are you laughing?
Why are you laughing?
I'm just gonna stop the stream right now. What are you laughing at? Let's hear what's so hilarious.
We're gonna stop the stream. I'm gonna stop the stream right now.
Honest with you guys, and people want to say, "Oh, I'm laughing my ass off." What's so funny? I would like an answer. Because if you think that me being honest with you is funny,
it is funny.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
Well, I think they're probably laughing because you're asking for money while demonstrating that you don't know how to manage it whatsoever. You've been doing this as a job for like the last decade of your life. You should know how the money situation works when you're working on this website. You shouldn't still be struggling with it.
I'm telling you, if all I get this weekend are memberships, I literally can't afford stuff on Tuesday on my day off, and you're gonna laugh. Oh, it's funny. Oh, real funny. When you can't go and do something with your family on your day off, your one day off for the week when you're working full-time 6 days a week. That's funny, right? Oh, it's real funny. How about this? It's not funny, you're a all right? I don't like talking about this. I don't.
You know what? That kind of seems like a lie because I've seen many clips of you talking about this. And then going back to what I said earlier, yeah, this has got to be an act, right? I mean, he can't expect anybody to want to give him money after he's treating people like this, right?
You know what? Because today it came up in the Discord and somebody genuinely asked me, and I'm going to elaborate on that first, and then I'll make a poll in chat. So I get to see what chat feels about this. Sorry to interrupt the video like this, but there was a Discord member, Italian Life, asked me today in chat whether or not DSP is leaning into the fact that he's a lol cow and he's making a lot of the stuff in segments like that and like these like things that when you does it seems like there is absolutely no there's no self-awareness. He thinks that it might be self-aware and he's doing it on purpose so the trolls can keep talking about him. And my take on this is that his narcissism naturally will never allow him to do something like this. He's gonna get too insecure about it. He's gonna get too offended over it. He's not really that kind of guy. He can't do that. He can't weaponize being a lol cow. And that's what makes him such a pure lol cow. In my eyes. So now I mentioned in Discord as well, I wanted to make a poll about it to see what you guys think as well. So I'm going to make a quick poll. We're going to go back to the video. So is DSP leaning into being a lol cow? Now we're doing the DSP text-to-speech for troll attention, right? I'm going to make them yes, no, or maybe sometimes. Okay, let's have a middle ground. We can have a sometimes. Sometimes. Because I feel sometimes he does do certain things for trolls because he would rather people talk about him than people not talk about him at all. He would rather have the trolls' attention than have no attention whatsoever. So answer the poll. Let's see what you guys think. So let's go back to the video, and we're gonna see eventually what's gonna happen and what the verdict has been. Okay, we're back, but this is muted.
But I don't like people laughing. It's not funny at all. You're a piece of shit if you think that someone who has to live day to day on tips and shit is funny. Oh, so hilarious that this guy has stuff financially tight. Ha 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 ha. No, it's not funny. Now shut up.
I mean,
shut up.
I know you personally, dude, but it doesn't really seem like you're enjoying doing this anymore. If streaming on YouTube is a source of stress, and the way it works to do it as a job is not working for your financial situation, why don't you try something new? I mean, I'm not even trying to be smart, I'm just genuinely asking, because what I've seen from your stream so far, I mean, it really just doesn't seem like you like doing it anymore.
Really? I mean, QB anymore?
Because he's trash. Because he's literally like, I don't think August the Duck realizes how trash DSP truly is, how lazy he is, how incapable he is, how genuinely, how much he lacks any sort of aspirations and desires to be better as a person and better at his job. The one thing that he does in life, the one thing that he fucking does, playing video games and making a fucking stupid podcast based around it. One thing he does it for most of the time. He has one day off, and he still has zero desire to achieve anything, to be someone, to accomplish whatever it is. Like, he honestly, literally cannot do anything else but this shit. He can't do anything else but sit there and beg for tips, and then reach the point where he can't even beg for tips because everybody knows him and ridicules him. Even people with tens of millions of subs, like fucking Critical, ridicule him about begging for tips, to the point where his narcissistic ego can't handle that. So he needs to stop begging for tips in order to just like kind of cope with himself.
On the internet that you don't even personally know. Oh, hilarious. If you guys want to support this stream, by all means, the gifted memberships are great, and please go ahead and do so. That will help me in the long term. Gifted memberships work exactly the same as any other membership or a super chat or a super sticker. It takes a month to a month and a half for me to see any benefit from it. So all this cool gifted memberships right now will help me next month. But that doesn't mean I don't have to pay anything now.
I mean, yeah, that's how it's always worked on YouTube. I mean, I just don't understand. Do you forget this every month? Do you get your check, go out and buy, I don't know, $4,000 worth of video games, and then get home and say, oh crap, I still gotta pay bills?
Dude, it's much worse than this. He buys that amount of money in a day in microtransactions. It's not even video games. Because August the Duck is giving him way too much slack. The dude is literally spending hundreds of dollars a day on fucking microtransactions in fucking Champions, which would be perfectly fine if he wasn't pretending to do something else with that money, such as pay his fucking bills. And then at some point he realizes, well, damn, I don't have enough for my fucking mortgage, as we've literally seen with his bank statements, when he used to spend like $1,000 or $500 or whatever, a big amount, a large amount of money, and then the next day he would get a penalty for not paying his mortgage on time.
I mean, pretty much every other person on the planet gets paid either every other week, every week, or once a month. You don't see them going up to random people saying, hey, I accidentally blew my entire paycheck. Can you give me part of yours?
Understand? So please continue, especially if you were someone who regularly did tip. Please continue to tip. That helps a ton. The tips are my life's blood day to day. I can't have tips completely drying up now in the next several weeks because we have gifted memberships. That would literally be disaster for me. I would not be able to pay anything. That would be really, really, really bad.
And guess what? That would really, really, really be your fault, not the fault of the people who are already giving you their hard-earned money. I mean, seriously, this is not rocket science. It's not hard to understand. Seems like you have dug the hole you are in.
I hate to say it. Of course, YouTube has to do this now, right? You might say, oh, Phil, you should be super happy that gifted memberships are live. I am. But Did you guys know? Well, you probably didn't know this. So I get paid on the 21st of every month by YouTube.
Oh, this guy is such a fucking scrub. With this fucking payment bullshit, he's such a toxic piece of shit. Because you have 5 days within which YouTube is totally within their right to send you the payment, right? If they don't send you the payment within that amount of days, within those 5 days, 5 business days, then there's a problem and they can be held accountable, or, you know, whatever the fucking rules are. But there are 5 days. And he acts like every time they're not exactly on point. They're not exactly on schedule. It's the end of days.
However, if the 21st ever falls on a weekend for me, okay, here's what happens.
You get paid on Monday. That's it. That's what happens. That's literally what happens. You get paid on the first business day after the weekend. That's literally what happens. And you should know about this so you can plan ahead when to pay your fucking bills and how to budget your money on your stupid day off when you go out to restaurants and you eat a bunch of fucking burgers or sushi with your fucking fat wife.
Whose payment gets delayed by like several days for no good reason.
Huh.
Several days.
Yeah, well, have you ever gone to a bank on a weekend? They're kind of not open, so that's a pretty decent reason for not getting the money on the 21st when you're supposed to. Hard to transfer money when the thing that's transferring money is closed. Well, that's really where the begging portion of that clip ends. DSP, if you ever see this man, no hard feelings. I just think you might want to start looking for something else to do. It doesn't seem like
You should just like cut it with the no hard feelings thing and just tell him to go fuck himself and get a job. No, it's hard feelings. It is hard feelings. You should have hard feelings for people like this. People like this should be stomped on every chance you get. Like you should actively go out of your way to step on those people every fucking chance you get. Legit. So let's go back to the fucking guy we've been talking about this whole time, dspgaming, and let's see what's happening on DSP space gaming, whatever the fuck that means. I have no idea what the fuck that means. What is gaming, you guys? What?
Dude, I got Thanksgiving groceries. I'm ready to chill.
Oh, he's ready to chill. And I guess we're not ready to chill. You guys need to get ready to chill. You guys need to relax.
I can experience through a filter. Sounds good.
What?
Ronnie the Johnny says, did I name game characters Phil while playing as a kid? You know, yes, maybe. It was either the default or I would name it Phil. Either Phil or default, one or the other. Yeah.
Oh, we're doing a Q&A. Okay, let's go back and catch up real quick.
Shurikens, thank you so
And of course, we've been doing Q&A for... Oh, he's been reading tips for the last like 15 minutes. God damn.
Chill extended playthroughs. Not
Chill extended
only do we go through the main game and do all the story. You name a different Pokemon. I think that Psylocke statue was one of the ones that I possibly gave away.
You gave away something.
That you had in other Pokemon games. Extended.
Oh, no more Pokemon. No more Pokemon.
The latest one. Pokemon movie. It's an interesting way to say maybe Jasper.
What?
Super extensive or anything. But I really enjoy the games chilling with you as an interactive experience. Okay?
Yeah, he likes streaming and making money while playing a video game.
Shout-outs.
Hot take.
So let's do the YouTube side first. On the
YouTube side, Phil.
Mango Jewel Pods was our first super shout.
Mango Jewel Pods.
Today, and he said, Baxter Boys are back. Where's the young thug Jaspy?
The Baxter Boys are back. Literally a fucking troll.
Young thug Jaspy.
Young thug Jaspy. He doesn't even know anything. DSP like, dude, you like the most obvious references he doesn't get. Because of course he's a fucking boomer. He's like, he's both the guy who pretends to keep up with news and also the guy who literally knows nothing about anything that's ever happened ever.
It's an interesting way to say maybe Jasper.
No. I mean, yes.
He's here. Actually, my wife is going to work today, and when she goes to work later, we may have Jasper available for like the last hour of today's stream, or last hour and a half. If he feels like coming in. It's up to him. You know him. There's been days when this door's been wide open, he never shows up. And then there's days when he comes in and he's all over the chair, right? So, possibility we may have some Jasper Kitty here today.
Oh, fantastic. I'm so excited to not see his cat.
Retro Parasite.
Speaking of which, I might get a cat at some point. Because the dudes on That Being Said are making me insecure at this point. All of them have cats, and I don't have a cat. And I call myself Meerkat, which is pretty fucking fake when you think about it. And, you know, I'm losing sleep over it. I'm getting real depressed. I'm drinking. I'm doing hard drugs. So I might just get a Jasper kitty at some point.
Chat.
But now that I said it, I can't even have a fake reveal about it. God damn.
And actually, I should put this on the leaderboard because it's the latest one. He says, when's Warzone and when are you starting Pokemon naming? Okay.
Now. Oh, no. This is bait, DSP. This is bait.
Let's answer these in order.
No, don't. This is bait. You just talked about the fucking Pokemon naming. Ah, god damn it.
Warzone? Not yet. If Modern Warfare 2 gets voted in...
No, I don't have a name in mind for the cat. It's probably going to be something generic.
If Modern Warfare 2 gets voted in, we're still going to do more multiplayer. We are still going to do a little bit more of the Kostov 74U assault rifle.
Wow.
If we get bored,
So
which we
cool.
might, all right, after one more stream, then what I'm going to do is either change weapons to an SMG, because I have an SMG to Pokemon for the same Pokemon, and your second, okay, for 2 months, and says, very excited for you to play Pokemon Phil. Me too. And
every time I hear Pokemon, it's getting a skip by 10 seconds.
Steak Sandwich has gifted a membership, and it went to Zen Shuriken. So congratulations to Zen.
But if I got a cat, after Christmas, I'm going to go back to streaming on Twitch because I'm going to have like cool stuff. So we're going to do a Twitch stream after the DSP stream. So it's going to be probably like we do the pre-stream and then we jump on Twitch, play some games, and there's going to be some cat gimmicks if I got a cat by then. If I don't, then no gimmicks, obviously. But if I do, I'm going to figure out some cool gimmick. I'm going to use my cat to profit off of it, like the slave owner that I am.
Thank you so much, Steak Sandwich.
Yeah, we can definitely have a cat naming thing where it's like, I don't know, we're gonna see who has a good name for a cat. Maybe I'm gonna name it like that. Who fucking knows?
And Zen Shuriken, be sure to thank Steak Sandwich for their support.
Big up Steak Sandwich.
That was a very nice gift, wasn't it? Okay, we have one tip that's come in so far today, it looks like. From Play Cool.
But I don't want to take an actual, like, a kitten, like a baby cat, because then I'm going to be at work all day, and I'm not going to have time to give it the proper attention, so I don't want to put it in danger just sitting here in the apartment.
Thus, polished products overall, IPs
being, like, depressed and everything.
Franchise,
can't even play Skyrim all day.
like others, is owned by others, like the Pokemon Company, which demand regularly new games to come out with new regions, new Pokemon, to have material to fuel the machine, the Pokemon franchise, merchandise, and the still ongoing anime. A new setting will fuel 3 seasons of anime around 3 years of releases. Guess what is the release schedule for Pokemon games with a new setting in Pokemon? Nothing will ever change as long as the Pokemon Company doesn't care or gives the team more time and resources to allow a polished product to come out.
Bro, shut the fuck up. How about that? How about you shut the fuck up with your stupid ass fucking contributions?
Because, you know, I've been there since the beginning. Since Street Fighter.
He's been there since the beginning, dude. I'm skipping through this fucking back in time fucking segment. He spends more time in the past than he does in the present. That's why he has such a hard time paying his bills.
Orog's team or M. Bison.
Except this month. This month he had a very easy time paying his bills because he got a big buff by the cuck guy. Forgot his name.
The Vegas
Team Ico fucking loser.
Team. Because and if you're watching the stage, it's a Vegas.
Yeah, Loki, I want to get a dog, but a dog we can't stay inside all day. That's not gonna be. It's not gonna be positive, because I have to go to work. I gotta be in the office all day.
Strip stage. You got dancer. Go through. Thank you for telling me. I'll check on it in a moment.
What are you gonna check out?
Just send it, Mango.
Oh, we got a tip.
Song.
Did you just send that tip?
Now, Mango Jewel says he sent a tip. I don't see it yet.
I don't see it, dude.
Just send it, Mango.
Did you just send it and then you send a message in chat to remind me that you sent a tip?
I'm not gonna email for it.
In case I miss
But
it.
it did go through. Thank you for telling me. I'll check on it in a moment.
It did. Wait, it did go through, but I didn't get an email for it.
Thank you very much for
Dude, this dude is shady as fuck.
telling me because it didn't show up here. Oh no, it
show
showed
up.
up. Never mind. It just showed up. It was like a half-second delay. No problem. Okay.
Read it
We're
out.
talking.
Read the fucking tip, DSP. Dude, it just showed up. I'm looking at it, but I'm gonna get to it in a second.
Like the later Street Fighter. So
Yeah.
Super Street Fighter 2 came out. You had the new challengers, and this is when they actually went to the new Q soundboard, which made all the music sound even better. And I remember the new challengers. So you had Cammy, you had T-Hawk.
Okay, this is dog shit. We're skipping.
Street Fighter
Might as well be listening to more JPEG Mafia.
themes. Street Fighter 2 themes, that is. Now, if you mean all of Street Fighter, dude, that's hard. I'd have to go through like every game in detail, listen to all the theme songs. Fighter.
But did he start playing the game already? Is it closing time? Oh yeah, it is closing time. It's almost closing time, you guys. We got a minute and a half left to go.
There's no.
Then we're gonna close the poll, talk about that for a little bit, and that's gonna be it. And then I'm gonna play tips, cause yeah,
Name.
it's a special song.
And there's no. I guess we have to qualify the criteria. All right.
Oh, and we got more criteria, cause somebody figured out a way to cheese it, probably.
If you're going to name a Pokemon in a playthrough, you must, in your tip, include your name, so I know who the hell you are. All right. You must specifically
Why does it matter?
pick the Pokemon you want to name, and you must include the name.
Oh, and fucking attach your, I don't know, your social security number and your credit card number to it. I don't know, man. And attach your birth certificate so we can fake your documents and do some shit with it. Come on. Let's do something fun.
3 critical pieces of info.
This is so fucking stupid, man.
I have to confirm this is really you. So here's the thing.
Here's the thing. What a fucking idiot. He got a $25 tip, okay? You got it. We understood at this point. You got the 25.
Oh my god.
Now we're getting a goat laugh because that dude who sent him $25 is too stupid to follow the million rules.
Hold on a second here.
Hold on.
Mango Jewel Pods, I have to confirm this is really you.
Of course. We have to confirm that you sent me
If it was you,
25
at the same
bucks.
time, I have to make sure it's really you. So there's a way to do that.
There's a way to do that. Let me dox you. Is your name Michael Morrissey? Oh, yes, it is. Do you live on 33 Baxter Street? Oh, yes, you do. In Bridgeport, Connecticut? Okay, that's nice to know. It's good that we got it cleared up. Yeah, is this your email?
Okay,
JasperBaxter@gmail.cab?
Here's what we can do. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. There's a way to do this. Because I have
You
his
dox
email
him.
address.
Just dox him, dude. I have your email. I have your email address.
So given his email address.
No, you got his first name, last name. Come on, stop fucking around. You know what you got, DSP. Everybody knows what you got. And he was also picking his ear and then wiped it on his hand. Is that what he did? Oh yeah, look at this.
How to do this? There's a way to do
He's
this.
picking it and now we're gonna wipe
I have
it
his
off.
Email address.
Ooh, that's very juicy.
Given his email address.
And he wiped it on his fucking t-shirt, man. Let's look at it again. Look at this. We're fucking around with the ear. We're fucking around. We're not even like digging into it. But then we wipe it off on the shirt. We literally wipe it off. The index finger on the shirt. What a disgusting fucking pig. Wow.
Okay, Mango.
Mango, is your name Jonathan Monathan?
All I want you to tell me is
What is your name?
the email service you use. That's it.
It's Gmail, dude. Come on.
You use. You
Tell
don't
me
use
the
your
email service.
I'll
It's
believe you.
Gmail.
Match the email service.
What a fucking moron.
Okay, it's him. It's really him. There you go. Sorry, I had to
Maybe it wasn't Gmail.
put your name in the tip.
So
I know it's
fucking
you.
dumb, man. It's so fucking
I would
stupid.
never know. All right, so it's a $25 tip. It's our first
So
tip to do,
stupid.
by the way, let's get an animation going.
This dude's brain runs on coal and gout.
So Mango,
Speaking of gout, oh yeah, that song.
to name my starter Pokemon.
You know what? I might finish that song. I'm gonna get fucking drunk and I'm gonna finish that song.
He's going to get to.
It's gonna be stupid as fuck.
Okay.
I mean, it's a song about gout. Think it's gonna be smart? Yeah, do you think it was Hotmail? I don't think it's Hotmail. I don't think Hotmail has been relevant for quite a while. I think Gmail is the standard, or Proton Mail if you want to be the private guy.
Moving forward, all right?
What else do you got?
Absolutely need, if you're going to try to name a Pokemon, put come for serve. That's how it's going to work. Available, name a Pokemon, they can't be out and watch.
This fucking Pokemon scam, man. His eyes were lighting up when he was pitching up that Pokemon scam. And he also had a million conditions.
But you don't have to worry about chat.
Because he's fucking DSP, man. I can't explain to people what DSP is. Like, you gotta experience it.
Man, please feel better.
You gotta.
Welcome, Constant B. So like, I'm happy to make it to the historic first stream. Should be good. Should be a good day.
You know, the thing that is weird is I've recently been thinking about, because I've been single for a couple of months now. The previous soulmate was sent to ban world, and now we're just interacting on a positive basis, and then we're not soulmates anymore. But there's gonna be a next soulmate at some point, and I don't know how I'm gonna tell her that I do this, and who fucking Phil is, and what this is all about, and why I have a bunch of songs that are about some random shit. It's very fucking interesting. So I'm very curious how that's gonna work out.
No, you can't name 10 Pokemon the same thing exactly. Everyone has to be something different. That way we keep the nonsense of the.
Yeah, being single has been a banger so far.
Okay.
It's been really good because I get to do literally whatever I want and spend money on literally whatever I want. So it's been a baller alert. It's been a baller alert every fucking day. I get to work, I get to play, I get to lurk and stalk when you least expect it, and I get to do these fucking streams where we make fun of fucking DSP. He's dumbass.
Say a Pokemon name, but it's not in the game. Well, then you're an idiot. Why would you tip?
What if she's a secret DSP fan? I would never date a secret DSP fan. I would notice right through. I would be like, huh, you look like a dent to me. And I can judge because when it rains, the dent in your head gets filled with water, and I drink from it. That's how I can guess.
And say, I want to name a Hitmonchan.
And we're still fucking naming, dude. Stop with these fucking segments about naming shit. We know how it fucking works, man.
I see it. Okay. Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee actually are not in the game? Oh, I was just guessing.
Hitmonchan.
Go Jewel Pods.
Is this like a...
He's going to think of a question for the 8-ball. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Now we're going to think of an 8-ball question because Mango Jewel Pod is apparently the new pay pig.
Okay. Last chance. You got any questions? Anything you want to throw my way before we end the show? And we get always a lot of introduction in these. Full on in the game, so we don't have to read any text, right?
Wow.
But hey, at least, we know, thank God, with this long introduction, there'll be full-on voice acting in the game, so we don't have to read any text, right?
Dude, I really want to tell him to Kermit's the Sudoku. Kermit Sudoku. Water slide. Sewer slide. It was sewer slide, water slide. What the fuck am I talking about? Anyways, this face makes me want to do stuff with Kermit the Frog. Very, very suspicious stuff.
Like all other modern games.
Bro, just fucking shoot yourself in the front of the head.
No.
What did he ask him?
Remember, Tier 2 Tip Skull is the hat, the Pikachu hat.
What is he fucking doing?
Oh, look, not so good. No.
What was the question? Hold on, we need to clear that up.
To say the names of YouTubers to start drama. We're not doing.
Okay, yeah, we get it, dude. You start drama without anyone else's help. You literally go out of your way to diss people, and then they got pissed off, and then they fucking clap back, and then you're a victim because you're a literal 40-year-old man who's constantly a victim of circumstance or other people. That's a thing. This is who you are. You don't have to run from it. Maybe if you embrace it, you're gonna get way more money. You're gonna be a baller. You're gonna move to like fucking Los Angeles and fuck some underage girl and then get canceled for it in 20 years. But then you're gonna be dead by then. What is the question, DSP? What is the fucking question? My God. Kermit the Frog is on his way.
Pods wants me to ask the 8-ball. Will I hit the Tier 2 Tips goal for every single Pokemon stream?
No. Yes, the outlook was not very good. And he's still bald, by the way. That's an update. Hairline update. We're gonna do this every stream, unless I forget. If I forget, remind me. We're gonna do a hairline update segment. Well, the hairline update for this stream is that he's still fucking bald. Okay, let's move on.
All right. Gumi just did a super chat. Says, "Do you like the designs of the new starters?" I don't know. When we see them in the game in a moment. All right. I've literally stayed away and not exposed myself to most of this game.
He hasn't exposed himself yet. Oh, that's good, DSP. That would make you a registered flex offender if you expose yourself to people. Don't expose yourself to people, please. Oh, I hid the alert, so it's not gonna play. God damn it. Okay, it's gonna play. I guess. Are all of them gonna play? Yeah, big ups to R1993. Yes, all of them are gonna play. Literally everybody who became a member is gonna play now. So, thanks for a super chat. You say he should name that Pokemon PayPal Scammer. I wonder if somebody wanted to name the Pokemon a PayPal Scammer, if it would work. I mean, I guess it does cover all the requirements, the 1 million of them. So I guess it would work, dude. I guess it would work. The PayPal Scammer Pokemon.
Genuine shock and surprise when I played today.
Okay. The Daxer.
All right, guys.
All right, guys.
Pre-stream?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's play the Tips song. And I'm going to be out. No, I'm not going to play the Tips song. Hold on. We're going to go on SoundCloud. Hopefully I'm going to be logged in. And we're not going to play the Tips song. We're going to play the new demo of something that I might do now, I might not do now. I don't even remember how this song sounds like because I put it together in like 5 minutes. So let's hear how this sounds like. It's the Gout Cloud. That's how it's called, Gout Cloud. Thanks for everybody for being here. That's why you get a bonus song. For all the new members, you can go check out that new members video that I did before it gets published on Wednesday. You get some time in advance to go check it out and feel special. And after that, you're no longer going to be special. But there's going to be a new video, and that's going to make you feel special. And then there's going to be, that one's going to be public. And then there's going to be another one that's going to be making you feel special. And you're going to be feeling special all the time. Because that's what it's about on the internet, feeling special. So let's, Gout Cloud.
Gout. Interestingly enough, a study followed 48,000 men for an average of 10 years and discovered that within 2 years of a gout diagnosis, the risk of erectile dysfunction was 77% higher. Gout.
Got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Ain't got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Inflammation's on my feet. Oh yeah, it's hurting me.
Gout.
Got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Ain't got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Inflammation's on my feet. Oh yeah, it's hurting me.
Gout.
That's what it's about. Put some cherry juice right in my mouth. Eating all the red meat. Bitch, please look at my feet. That's what it's about. It's that
Gout.
got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Ain't got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Inflammation's on my feet. Oh yeah, it's hurting me.
Gout.
Got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Ain't got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Inflammation's on my feet. Oh yeah, it's hurting me.
Okay, now let's do tips. Let's do tips as the last song for everybody who's still left after this song. I guess is tips here. I think it should be, because I usually dump all this shit on SoundCloud. By the way, big ups to everybody listening to it on SoundCloud. I don't usually like try and develop it as a platform, but I guess people are listening to it. Oh yeah, we got it. Here we got the vibed version. Okay, that's gonna do. That's gonna be alright with a vibed version. Okay.
I understand that people right now are so hyped for the gifted memberships, and I'm very grateful for that. I mean, thank you. But I hope that that doesn't mean that people are going to forego tipping, because that would put me in a bad situation. And in particular, I don't know why you guys, okay, why are you laughing? Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Huh? Why are you laughing? Oh, so hilarious that this guy has stuff financially tight. Huh? I literally can't afford stuff on Tuesday on my day off, and you're gonna laugh? Oh, it's funny. When you can't go and do something with your family on your day off, you're one day off for the week when you're working full-time 6 days a week. That's funny, right? No, it's not.
It's funny, right?
Funny. Now shut up. Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Huh? Huh? Huh?
This one's for all my baby girls.
This for all my baby girls. Are we gonna do a karaoke segment? No. No. You guys are gonna get cucked out of the karaoke segment. That's not happening. Well, thanks everybody. Oh, hold on. We didn't read the poll. Anyone still here? Hello? Burnell? It's a pretty even poll. It is a pretty, yeah, we didn't read the poll. I completely forgot. Hold on. Don't leave. Please stay. Please stay. So we got 340 votes in 32 minutes. So the question was, is DSP leaning into being a lolcow for troll attention? Which means basically kind of like how Nikocado does, where it's like you try and over-exaggerate, you try and kind of overblow your own status as a lolcow to make some money off of it. And it's been a very, very kind of even poll. 32% said yes, 35% said no, which is the leading vote, and 33% said sometimes. So I guess we couldn't even fucking decide on this. My opinion was no. So that there you go. But I guess we couldn't really get to kind of a conclusive ending to this, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, I do agree. He is too prideful for that. He is too narcissistic for that. He couldn't even admit that he was wrong about the inhaler scenario and all that nonsense. He can't even admit that stuff. His narcissism, his ego doesn't let him like even embrace being wrong about such menial stuff, such like generic stupid things. And it's just I don't see him doing all that on purpose. He's not that smart. He doesn't have that foresight. And he definitely can't really capitalize on trolls hating on him because he's too proud. He's too prideful. He's a fucking idiot. Okay, let's put it like that. So I don't think he can do that. And also, he's DSP. You've probably been watching him for enough to know that he's DSP. And DSP is very special. He's very different. He's not like your run-of-the-mill other different kind of person. So yeah, I do think he is trying to lean into it from time to time to try and like benefit and try and get people to show up more than they usually would. But at most of the trolls at this point kind of know what he's all about, and they kind of can predict how he's gonna work. He's not smarter than them. So it doesn't really work out. I guess let's play one more last song. Let's play Italian Life, because somebody in chat requested it and no one else requested anything else, so I guess I'm just gonna play this. That's gonna be the end of the stream. So the poll, if we gotta have an actual answer, I guess that's gonna be a no, because that was the most requested answer, and it was the most voted for answer. But generally, I don't think we could come to a very conclusive answer, even though my answer is no. Italian Life is the song, and that's gonna be it. And I'm gonna play the one for SNORTWAVE Records. You can go check out the channel, all of the songs individually posted, all that. You can subscribe. All the new songs are gonna get posted there, unless they're like very, very special. And I mean, that's it, man. That's it. See you guys around. See you tomorrow probably, and maybe something special tomorrow, but I don't know. I actually don't know. We'll see.
Now, what does the sugar do in the sauce?
Adds sweetness, adds a contrast. If you don't, it's all going to be tartness, and you won't have any.
It's going to be acidity from tomatoes.
Right, you'll have
and then spice.
Tart and its acid and nothing else. All right. So now we got to stir all that in, and then we add our final ingredients and then the meat.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Italian Life. Italian Life. Italian Bills. Italian Dark Side Fifth. Italian Life. Italian Life. Italian Chill. Italian Can't Give a Pill. I'm half kind of European mix. European style, Asian fusion style. Tips. Greasy hair. Pasta once a week. Authentic style, Asian fusion style. Italian.
Guess what else we're going to add?
What?
Sausage. Italian sausage. That's going to go in here too.
I love sausage. I have had many varieties.
Italian Life. Italian Life. Italian Bills. Italian Dark Side Fifth. Italian Life. Italian Life. Italian Chill. Italian Can't Give a Pill. Why do you pretend to be Italian? I don't. I'm not full-blooded Italian. That'd be ridiculous for me to claim. I'm a quarter Italian. I am 1/4 Polish, and then I'm half kind of European mix.